Hey man, y'all already know how we rocking. It's another episode of Bad for the Community. Rob the 508 God is on the mic. I got Nate Nix in the room.
Why you delayed?
I'm going, because you usually last.
He was thinking about the way you just manipulated him.
No bullshit.
Bro,
I'm kind of, I don't know how to feel right now.
Feel good, bro.
Feel good?
Blessed, bro.
You know what? Let me crack this Celsius real quick before.
Bro, can I be honest with you?
What's
That's
up?
the worst flavor. I know you don't
Orange?
drink it. Yeah, orange.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm
I've
a
ever even
basic
seen
ass
orange
nigga.
in the
I hope
wild.
you already know I'm a basic ass nigga.
Yeah, take
I
a
was
sip.
telling my girl, I'm gonna save it.
Take a sip. Take a sip. Don't
Get
just
some of that.
opening some shit and putting it back down is devious.
I do some
Let's
shit
get
like
activated. That's some product placement shit. Niggas just
Yeah.
open it.
There we go.
Put it-
Like that.
Sponsored by Celsius.
I told my girl
Fucking with
from
that.
5 to 10, I only ate plain cheeseburgers. Then from 10 to 15, I said sauce it up, add some ketchup.
Sauce it up.
15 to 20, throw some bacon on there. Now 20 to 25, now I'm adding the grilled onions, maybe a little mayo sometimes. You feel
Still
me?
no lettuce and tomato.
It's baby steps.
Still no lettuce and tomato.
Hell no. Don't put that shit anywhere close to my burger, nigga.
Can I be honest with you? I think that the best burger has to have tomato on it.
Yeah.
I think
That
that
is
tomato
not-
is the best.
that is not
Sometimes
That's
even
a
avocado
horrible
on
take.
that shit. too,
Avocado.
nigga.
That's a horrible
Avocado,
take.
bro, that does not make a burger a burger.
Avocado.
No, I
avocado
put my
slaps,
mouth on that.
But tomatoes are horrible.
Why
You
too.
don't like tomatoes?
Horrible.
Okay. All right.
You need
Well,
that?
we gotta introduce the next real tomato eater. You know what I'm saying?
We got
that's crazy.
Real
to
tomato.
say.
I'm a real tomato
Real
eater, bro.
tomato
We
eater.
really do it. We really do this tomato
Real
stuff. bro.
tomato
Yo,
eater,
like
bro.
that can be taken so many ways.
We
What
got
way?
Tomo in the building.
I'm here.
Make some
Tomato.
noise.
That's where I'm at.
Tomoado. I'm sorry.
Nah, you tried it.
Yo, and we got a special guest in the building. I
Yeah,
always say this,
Druski.
but this is a guy we haven't seen since 2021 on the pod.
Yeah, 20,
been some
probably
time,
20,
bro.
You was like-
2022. Maybe.
You might have been
Yeah.
on like twice on the first
I know,
15
2022.
episodes. It was you
Yeah.
and Gee.
It was.
It was
Yeah.
you first,
Yeah,
then you and Gee,
yeah,
and now you're here for your return.
yeah.
After coming back from Atlanta. Yo, folks, we got Clark D in the motherfucking building. A real
Yes,
Mattapan, Roxbury
soundbar.
legend.
You said what?
I said Roxbury. I meant Hyde
No,
Park.
Mapping High Park. Nigga.
my
yeah,
Roxbury's
yeah.
crazy.
My fault.
Roxbury's crazy.
Roxbury's crazy.
Never be a Roxbury nigga.
Hey man.
Well,
at least-
what do you have to say
at
about
least
that as a
driving
Roxbury
in-
nigga?
Well, you're not from Roxbury. I was gonna say at least driving in Roxbury, you won't. You know what I mean?
I just want to know what he was trying to imply there. Like I could never be a
Bro,
Roxbury.
because Roxbury
nigga.
he's not
niggas
from
got their
Roxbury.
own kind of thing.
I can never be a Roxbury nigga either. I can never be a Hyde Park nigga.
I was
either.
like, I can never be a
That's
Mattapan
what I'm
nigga. Never
saying.
be.
For someone who like say someone outside looking in, how do you tell the difference between a nigga from what neighborhood of Boston he's from?
You going from Dorchester to Mattapan. You going up or down Blue Hill Ave.
Mm.
Dorchester, Mattapan.
You buy.
I'm going down Blue Hill Ave.
You going down. Yeah, that's how. Nigga, that's going up Blue Hill.
That's
That's because I'm from the other side. I'm from the other
Hall.
side. We say we going
It's
up.
not a
We say
bit
we
of
going
Grove Hall,
down.
nigga.
Nah, we say we
It's
going
not
up.
a bit of Grove Hall. It
These
literally
niggas-
goes up your way.
Nah, it's both, nigga. It's a steep, but then it goes down. It's a slope. Go up and it goes down.
That's fair.
It can be either one, but they say going up because they are going up first. I mean, they say going down, and we say going up because we got to go up. But you ever drive, like, you know, like you driving
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Blue Hill,
yeah.
nigga?
I
It look
get
like I'm
it.
driving into the sun, nigga. No
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah, no bull.
What about a nigga from Dorchester? How can you tell? It's Cape Verdean.
Nah, I feel like a lot of the
Just a real nigga.
yeah. I feel like
He might be
when
white.
they give like nigga,
When they give
when they give like yo like nigga like
It's mad
Hostile.
funny.
not hostile, just like yo, you could tell he's a nigga.
It depends on how many
You
You
times. he
feel
says
me?
on
Like
dead
it's
dogs in a
Dorchester
sentence.
is like Roxbury is like black, like you just
Niggas.
for
black.
sure, like historically black,
Black,
type-
like
yeah.
African American. Dorchester is like niggas. Like it don't matter where you from,
Mm.
you just a nigga. Like you from Franklin
I feel like you
Field.
might be more like island nnigga.
No.
You
You're
could
just
be.
a
Nah,
nigga.
they definitely
You're
there's
just
mad Caribbean culture.
I
in
think
Dorchester.
Caribbean
No
niggas don't
bullshit.
be Caribbean no more. They be niggas.
It's
They
just
from-
you're just a
Because it's-
nigga.
the
You're just a
generations are
nigga.
further removed.
When you're
now.
in Mattapan, you have to be Haitian, Jamaican, Trinidadian.
I'm about to say.
Oh,
That's a fact. No, that's a fact. That's a
You
fact.
have to be Caribbean.
If you say it from Mattapan, I just automatically
Like in
assume
order to
you're
move
Asian.
in, they're gonna ask you like where you from, and if you're not one of those,
if
five,
you're in Mattapan speaking English, niggas will look at you crazy.
Facts. Yeah, I told you, I was the safest I ever felt in Mattapan was when I asked Ease for recommendations on compo music. Nigga, I was driving up, bro. Them niggas was like, they was honking out. I was like, okay.
Yeah, bro.
Niggas was like,
That's
like,
little
it
Haiti,
felt
bro.
good, bro. It felt good,
That's little
bro.
Haiti. And then if they from Hyde Park, if they also just regular, like Hyde Park is just like the closest thing to a suburb. Like you'll get African American families, Caribbean families, Jewish families, whatever. But
Yeah,
you'll just be
mixed
like,
bag.
yeah, but it's just regular people. Like it's just NPC type, like normal.
NPC is crazy.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a crazy one in here. Roslindale.
I was thinking that's kind of
Same
the same
thing.
thing.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
I would
So
say that
Hyde Park,
Rosendale's
Rosendale is a little less suburban, in my opinion, because they got the like Hyde Park's hella suburban, but Rosendale to me, you gotta be like Spanish. Like Spanish.
Yeah, that makes
the
sense.
Dominican.
Or Haitian.
The
I'm thinking
Dominican.
of Dome. No shit.
Or Haitian, but really Dominican.
Depends on what's part.
Dominican
How close
white.
to JP are you?
Yeah.
Closer
If-
to JP, Dominican.
If you're close to
Mino
Hyde
Black,
Park,
Haitian.
Mino Black folks.
yo, you gotta understand.
From time
My
to time.
first girlfriend ever
Okay.
lived in Rosendale off of Hyde Park Ave, and her mom
She's
literally
towing the
chased me down the
Ain't no
street
way.
in a car, calling me nigger, all these different types of shit. Yes, bro. And I was in high school, bro. Mind you, her mom she's Dominican, and her mom was dating a Haitian,
Did
which is even wilder.
Light skin Haitian?
Nah, he was like my complexion.
So why would she hate on you?
I don't,
Cause, bro.
I
So
think,
you did some shit.
No,
so it's not
no.
even because what you look like. It's
Were you niggering it up?
yeah,
No, I
it
wasn't. I was just her boyfriend.
like a teenage
Okay.
Clark.
We were just in 9th grade. I was just her boyfriend, nigga. I'd play basketball, watch anime, nigga, run track. That's all I would
Did she
do.
come home one day and like you was sitting on the bed, like the front
Sitting
of the
a
bed?
little bit too close.
Nigga, I remember one time, nigga, I've never even been in the house with her being in the house unless I was hidden in the basement. Like I had to hide in a basement because her mom would just be wild. Like it's one of
Reverse
those
Anne Frank.
moms that like, the dad's not in the picture, so the mom is like hyper, like
She got to be dad too.
manic, no, but like in the manic kind of way, like a little manic, like
She had
Like,
to
I
make sure.
gotta be controlling of
Control,
everything.
yeah,
And then
super,
her
like,
daughter
yeah.
was wilding.
Like I see why your dad left.
That's crazy.
Now that I'm an older man, if my shorty was like that, like I'm sure she's a good woman now. Like when I saw her in high school after I started rapping and shit, like 12th grade after we graduated, I ran into her at a grocery store. She was like so nice and like you never apologized for what she did, but she was hella nice. Like, oh Clark, it's so good to see you.
Cause bro, you was dating her daughter, nigga. She just didn't fuck with that.
I think that's what it's more
You was
about.
saying
Yeah.
nigga because you was dating her daughter.
How long did that relationship last?
About a year and a half.
Afterwards? No, I'm saying after that event, like where she chasing you in the car.
Yo,
Like,
what's crazy
The,
is
the
it
clock
probably
gotta
lasted.
start ticking.
It lasted a month because I was with my best friend at the time.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit is crazy. Wow, I've never said this online. I was with my best friend at the time, and the nigga, while we were running away, we ran all the way up to American Legion. Y'all know where
Damn.
Yeah.
you feel me?
That's not.
The nigga was
pretty
like,
far, though.
he
You
was
was
like,
running track
yo,
for real.
I hate when that happens.
Yo, he's
And
been,
I
he
was
been
like-
through this.
I was like,
He got experience.
I was like, you hate when that happens. What does that mean, bro? He was like, oh shit, man. And I was like, yo, bro, what you mean by that? And my other man, Skeet, was with me.
Skeet.
Yeah, Skeet, my boy
Shout out-
Dimitri and
shout out
shit.
Skeet. No
Yeah, and then nigga, he was like, nah, I didn't mean to say that, bro. Don't worry about it, nigga. And nigga, I was just like, yo, bro, like, that's kind of suspect.
It's a
And
red
then he
flag.
ended up confessing that, like, yeah, like, you would be hanging out with her at her house, nigga. I even remember seeing some shit.
Wait,
on
hanging out
Snap.
with the
that's
same
not
girl?
where I was
With my
expecting it to
girlfriend.
go.
Why not?
With my
I feel
girl,
like that's pretty
she was
The
cheating
mom
on
is
me.
chasing.
She was cheating on me with
That's a
my best
motherfucker.
friend.
That's your best friend.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what's crazy, even crazier is I
That's nasty
confronted her.
word,
This is
bro.
my first girlfriend too, and she was like crazy. Like we argue all the time, like over nothing. But
That's nasty word.
you know, but when I confronted her about it, no, I like acted like I didn't know because I'm, you know, we're known to
Manipulated.
have vendettas and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was building my Rico up. And then
Yeah.
I got a crazy ass get back. I was a virgin at the time too.
Mm.
And she wanted to smack and shit, but it just didn't feel right to give it up, nigga. Like for some reason.
After you know the information you know
No,
now.
but even before
Oh,
that.
before.
Even before that, I
Young
wasn't.
Christian
He was a
boy.
holy nigga.
I
Nigga
know,
said, I ain't
no, it
giving
was more
up to
like I
nobody
didn't-
like this.
I
I'm
didn't
trying to
want to
respect
feel. No.
myself.
I was doing dirt. I was doing hella dirt. I was getting top. I was doing whatever. But I felt like if I took her virginity,
So yo,
I was 15, nigga. If I took her virginity, I felt like I
You
didn't want
owe
to
it to her.
carry that burden
Mm.
of that. I didn't feel like it was the
Interesting.
right thing to do.
Okay.
So
So it was about
then-
honor type shit.
Yeah, like I didn't feel like I could carry that.
that's an interesting thought to have at 15 years old. No, but
Yeah, that's what
No,
I was
but
thinking.
I gotta
Because I'm
do
just
right
trying to
by
clap.
you.
I'm just trying to clap at 50. I don't really give a fuck.
Nah, I was just
But-
thinking about it. I was just like, yo, like to me, like it's just too like big of a thing. Like we
Yeah.
could do everything else. And then basically, nigga, I
Because you're
did my
attached to her forever once you do that. She gonna be digmatized. Like it'll always be.
Type
ain't
shit.
that deep.
but
But he's 15. So.
At
But
15,
I'm
yeah, it is that
15, and so basically I built my Rico up, and I ended up losing my virginity to this whole other girl, just on some straight up demon time, revenge mode shit. Like I didn't give a fuck about the other girl.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like unfortunately, and you know,
Now, do you
that-
feel like that was more righteous?
it wasn't righteous at all.
So
And I
did
wasn't
you
even
let
trying to be righteous.
retribution get in the way of righteousness.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
Wait.
tough, though.
What I really want to know is, did you maintain the friendship with Skeet?
No, Skeet wasn't the
was-
dirt.
Skeet's not
my best friend at
Skeet
the
was
time.
there as
Okay,
well.
okay.
Yeah. We'll call him Justin.
No name. Okay,
we'll call
okay.
him Justin for the sake of
Justin,
this thing. Yeah. And he's still my dog to this day. But my
Because I was
point-
gonna ask, like, yo, how
That's
niggas
crazy.
operate? Like you be more mad at the shorty than the nigga you would think
because
has
he was
more
known to be
loyalty
a
you.
dog. And
Yeah, this
basically
is
he was like
crazy
a
knowing the
middleman in
characters a
our
little bit.
relationship. And then when I did the Rico on her and she found out that I clapped whatever shorty
Mhm.
and she was coming at me crazy about the
That's
situation.
why I fuck.
And then no. I was
Oh.
like, yo, when she was coming at me crazy over it, I was like, yo, did you fuck with somebody while we was in a relationship?
No.
And she was like,
She said
no, I didn't.
Ah.
And I was just like, I know you did.
Mm.
And she's like, no, I didn't. And then I was like, listen, I know you did. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. Like, I know what you did. And I was like, who are you messing with? And
Yo,
I
she
was
told you
pressing-
another
I was
name.
pressing her. She said a whole nother nigga's name. I was like, yo. Cause she worked at some summer camp, some shit like that.
Yeah, them camp
And
counselors.
shit,
be
yeah,
sneaky,
yeah.
nigga.
She was working at some summer camp, nigga, and like again, I wasn't cheating. I wasn't fucking with nobody. Like
Yeah.
I was just fucking with her and shit like that.
Man.
And then she said a whole nother nigga's name, and then I hit it on
So
her.
you gotta
like-
know there's like 3 other niggas too.
No,
Yeah.
so it was
There's at least one
in a
more.
total of 3 niggas that I found even after we broke up.
Damn.
Because my best friend at the time, this is when I knew to keep my friendships out of my relationship.
That's
For sure.
probably why the mom was chasing you out the crib. She's like, yo,
Right, she was like, I'm
you don't
tired of
need
these
this.
niggas,
You
bro.
don't need this.
Shut up.
No,
She was saying,
No bullshit.
She was doing whatever she could for you to be like, yo, fuck that. I'm never going back to that crib again.
Yeah.
Yo.
She thought she was saying nigga. She was like, never.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
come
That
back.
was right
Don't
to
do
you.
it.
It was
Don't
something,
do it.
bro. But yeah, like, cause my best friend, you know, when you in high school and you got the friend that's like the intermediary in your relationship.
Yeah.
He was like
I'm
one
about
of
to say
those.
no, actually.
Nah, well, it was like one of those
That,
situations.
that nigga usually wants to be in your shoes.
Yeah,
That's
usually.
usually what.
and that's what happened. And the
Yeah.
thing is, after whatever happened,
He's
he's like,
like,
bro, I don't even want her, bro. We just kissed, bro. I don't even want her, bro. It wasn't even that good, bro. Like, and I'm just like I already know you're a dog.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I also know for me, like, never to let another man close to my shorty that's
For
like
sure.
a friend of mine, like, just keep it platonic on some shit. But yeah, I ended up finding out she fucked with a whole nother nigga. It was 3 niggas she fucked with. And then, yeah, nigga, like,
A demon
that
was born that day.
became my, like,
Demon Clark was born that day. Villain
not
origin
just
story.
Villain Clark. Yeah, Demon.
Yeah, we gotta stop calling each other demons, bro. No
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga was
Villain
roughneck-
Clark.
Villain Clark.
Roughneck Clark
Oh,
is crazy.
I'm
Call
a
him-
roughneck nigga with some tongue.
Yo.
Yeah.
But last time you was here, bro,
Yeah.
you was on your way that by the time you came back with Gee, you already had spent a couple months in Atlanta
Yeah, it was like a year in Atlanta.
in a
Were
year.
were you at the Now or Never joint?
Now or Never, the party?
Yeah.
Not
Which
the one
one?
on Grove Hall.
No, the one
The
at
one in
Sound
Brockton.
Lab.
The one Sound Lab.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
I
I
don't
was
know
just
why he
asking.
brought that up.
But
But
I was asking, I was trying to think who all was on the podcast that day as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't there. I was in Atlanta.
so we here 4 years later though.
4 years, yeah.
You're leaving Atlanta. Got
I
out of
left.
there once you start seeing the pieces falling down. We'll talk about that later. But
Yeah.
you got out of there.
Yeah.
But now you're going to New York.
Yes.
Why New York?
So
Well, first of all,
Actually,
why not Atlanta?
Actually, I want to hear about your experience in Atlanta. To be
Yeah.
honest, like
yeah.
it's a lot to unpack.
It's
bro.
a lot to
I'm
unpack,
here. I don't
yeah,
even know where
yeah.
you start, dog.
So first and foremost, even remembering from that time, like my main goal in Atlanta was to like do music full time
For sure.
and like learn from the best niggas that were doing this shit.
You had an engineering internship with
Yeah, I had
Sony.
an engineering internship with Sony, and I felt like if I did my internship in New York, it'd be like cheating, like because New York is right there. I feel like it'd be too safe, and I just rely on coming back home. Like I
Mhm.
wanted to jump off the porch, but not like too far. And so my main goal was to do music full time. And at that point, I wasn't making no money aside from like the pandemic bread that was coming in.
That was nice.
And then it was a good time.
It was a real good
sure,
time.
it was a great
We
time.
paying for it now, but
Yeah, in every way,
We
which is
could look
crazy.
back and then-
Yeah, But yeah, so then I did all that. Like I had a whiteboard that I wrote my goals for, like who I want to be by 2027. And I completed like 80% of my goals on that by 2025. And then I've been doing music full time for the past 4 years, like paying all my bills with music, like have a savings account, nigga, a high yield saving, investing type shit.
You talking
like
my language now.
off of
for
music
sure. Yeah.
and shit like that.
That's fine.
And I've like accomplished a certain level of freedom off of music. And then I found my life in Atlanta to be just kind of redundant. Like the past 2.5 years of living in Atlanta, I was working at this label called Reach Records under Lecrae.
Yeah.
And Lecrae is like a Christian rapper for the viewers that don't know. And it was like there was weird hating ass politicking shit going on at Sony. And it was just kind of just dark vibes. Like when they say the music industry is the underworld, like I experienced
You
it
got a little glimpse of that?
I experienced it firsthand working with Dirk.
They be acting like the engineer not in the room.
No, everyone's in the room, even the assistant.
Yeah.
You know, and I was assisting a lot too. And just being around Dirk before the Rico. Being at Sony when Dirk's crib got shot up. And
damn.
you feel me? Seeing Dirk come in with the 300,000 cash. I was there when Dirk got signed for $40 million. Also working with Cardi.
You ever looked at 300,000 cash? Like, yo, if I just take 10, he not noticing.
Nah, bro, I don't want
That's so
other
crazy.
people's money, bro.
Yeah, that's
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't want because you don't know what comes with that.
I feel
You understand not all money is good money. You feel me?
For
And
sure.
so nigga,
They be at your door like, so you got this money in connection with.
you feel me? You don't know even spiritually or energetically what it's tied to and stuff like that. So yeah, but
ain't never
learning
thought about
that,
that
working
for my
with the Cardis, nigga, seeing how the industry is directly complicit in rap beef, like industry is directly complicit in street beef, is directly complicit in niggas selling. So I needed a break from that. And God took me out that situation and put me at a freaking Christian label, which was like interesting for me because all the things I wanted to accomplish, like I accomplished there.
You probably never thought.
I never
you'd be in
thought.
that position. Yeah.
I never thought that I would be accomplishing what I was accomplishing there, but like I see how God was like teaching me how to edify him and how to like really grow in my faith and like take time to get to know God and like also just like understand like everything that I want is possible to get without compromising myself. You get what I'm saying? And also like just experiencing Lecrae and experiencing the universe that he's built with Reach. And like, it's people that were able to buy houses, get married. His engineer driving a Bronco. His engineer's building a $500,000 house in Texas. Like, you feel me?
What was
like,
able to do for the people around
you
him.
know what I mean? Seeing like people literally live in legitimate wealth. I think being in Atlanta, I was able to see that firsthand, and working at Reach, I saw that firsthand, and going to the Grammys or going to LA for the Grammys, getting the Grammy situation.
That's the part I missed on the intro. We got a Grammy award winning artist in the building.
Yeah, no, I participated
that's
in an
amazing,
album
bro.
that won a Grammy.
Yep.
I got stuff to prove it, and I believe that I'll actually have a Grammy, like a trophy, by next year, because I'm just that deep involved in the Christian shit now. I just did some stuff with Tasha Cobbs and John Legend. I feel like that's gonna win a Grammy for sure. Like, I hope so.
Yeah.
So in a year from now, if niggas got the trophy, you feel me? Like, that's what Atlanta was for. But
That's crazy.
Come back. You gotta come back with it. You gotta put some Kool-Aid in there or something, bro. You gotta.
Bro, that's what I'm thinking, nigga. I came back with my certificates. I had 4, and I gave them to my mom's. Like,
That's
you know what I mean?
amazing.
Like, because that's what it's for. But yeah, basically everything I had moved to Atlanta for, I did. Like, we were living in this fat ass crib that we were renting. My rent was like $600 a month.
Nigga.
It was wild. And I did an album last year. I got like 25 bands for doing the album. You feel me? So that's the most amount of money.
That's nice. All at one time too.
Yeah, at one time, like I've hit like 5 figures in 1 month off of music. Like, and I'm like, yo, okay, cool. So I'm chilling now, nigga. Lecrae got shouted out by Kendrick, nigga. We working on Lecrae's album. So to me, I'm like, yo, this is all what it's for. Yeah, and then like I was in a relationship at the time too. You feel me? Like, or dealing with a shorty at the time, and we were kind of figuring out. We weren't in a relationship yet, but we were kind of just figuring out what we were doing. And I was just ready to settle down. You get what I'm saying? I'm still grieving what I had going on with my ex, whatever the situation is. And then I was just like, yo, like, I'm not gonna fuck up this time. I'm gonna take this shit seriously or try to figure it out, whatever. And then nigga, I did the Dove Awards, which is like the Christian Grammys.
Yep.
And nigga, the main artist I produced for and write for, her name's Anike. I like produced like 90% of her music. she was selected to be a performer. She's like the first
Okay.
female Christian rapper to perform
That's fire.
for the Dove Awards. It was at an arena in Nashville. And so, nigga, when y'all see me post on the gram where I'm in just random places and shit, like it's with her, like being an MD.
Mhm.
That's like one of the other gigs I had going on. And basically, like, we killed it. It was a great set. It was on TV. I arranged all the music, put the band together. Great. But then I just felt kind of empty, bro. I felt like this is just like, is this it? And then there was an after party, and I was sitting by myself watching everybody celebrate, and I was watching Lecrae and all of them have their moment, and like and Anike have their moment in this space of that they've built. And I was just thinking, man, this is not my table. Like, I got hella niggas back home that I should be celebrating like this with. Like, my niggas should be married with hella whips, hella cribs off of the shit that I'm doing right now. Like, that's what it's for. Like, and I have the power to do that, you know? And I was hella comfortable at the time because I'm getting hella bread off of shit. And then I felt God talk to me in that moment and threaten my life and was like, yo, if you don't do what I commanded you to do, I'm gonna take everything away from you. Like, all the things that you find to be comfortable, all the things that you find comfort in, every single thing I'm gonna take away from you. And then maybe I felt like convicted from that. Like, yo, like,
how long ago was this?
This was a year ago. It was last October.
Yeah.
So then it was like, yo, I'm starting to take shit more seriously with the girl I was dealing with at the time after just being in the streets doing what the hell I was doing. And I'm like, yo, like, I'm thinking, yo, marriage, buy a house, and then kind of figure shit out.
Yeah.
You feel me? And even Clark D stuff, I'm like maintaining, I'm just expecting it to keep growing. Like, I'm just maintaining it, though. I'm not like giving 100%. And then, nigga, again, Anike, I produce all her music. She's like my main artist, my main breadwinner, she texted me 4 weeks later, like, yo, Clark, I had a dream you died.
That's a crazy thing to wake up to.
Yeah, she texted me.
Get a
like
text.
8 p.m., nigga. Yo, Clark, yo, I had a dream. Don't panic. I had a dream you RIP'd. And I was like, what the hell? And then I called her and she's like, yeah, you know, I had a dream that I walked into Reach and everyone was asking where you were. And I said, Clark is dead.
How'd you die? I feel like that's pertinent information. You gotta know now.
Maybe not.
The thing is, you speaking that type of shit into existence, you're not even supposed to say that.
Yeah, but the thing is,
that might be good insight, bro.
You don't tell niggas that.
I'll be like, yo, you better go.
You know how many
knock
dreams
on
I had when
something.
niggas die, bro? I just told him, I'll be like, yo, no bullshit. Or I told
You
this
not
nigga,
gonna
he
feel
one time I
crazy
had a
some
dream
shit
where
like that
I
happens?
did this nigga dirty somehow. I left him somewhere.
And he
by
knows,
accident.
yo, in the
And I
back
told
of
him,
his
I was
mind,
like, yo,
he's
I had a
waiting
dream
for
I
that
left you
moment.
somewhere, bro. My fault, bro.
In the back of his mind, he's waiting for that moment, bro, for you to turn on him, bro.
Bro, but that's why you gotta tell the person though, because you never know.
But also I just, in the back of my mind when she said that, I was thinking about that moment I had after the Dove Awards. And I was like, oh, this is serious because again, she's my number one breadwinner. Number one, like, and she's like a super heavy religious, heavy praying all the time, biblically, whatever.
You might know something.
And so it's like, she was like, and the thing she said following up was like, yo, whatever God told you to do, you'll be fine if you do it.
Make sure you do that shit.
As long as you do what God told you to do, you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about whatever. If you do it, just live whatever way God told you to live. You get what I'm saying?
So you're saying, despite seeing growing success, despite becoming more financially stable, the whole purpose of why you went to Atlanta, you didn't feel like you was truly fulfilling that?
I wasn't, bro.
And you talk, is it more, because you might be successful as Clark, the roles you play, the producer, engineer, but the artist, is that what you really mean?
So I feel like God put me on this earth to save lives through music. And I don't believe that he told me to go to college or had me do all the stuff I do, even move to Atlanta to just enrich myself. If he knows that I'm capable of changing millions of people's lives with my voice, and I know other people are getting gold records or getting Grammy nominated or going from 200,000 monthly listeners to 500,000 monthly listeners or getting signed for $250,000 deals with records that I'm touching. Like in the Christian music industry, like the urban Christian music industry, like I'm literally in the 0.01% of the urban Christian music industry just off of 2.5 years of work. Like I have 300 million streams to my name just in the past 2.5 years of work. But I was never doing music for accolades.
Yeah.
I was never doing, and I feel like some way along the line, I think as artists, we all struggle with the pursuit of validation and or creating a legitimate reality off of your craft that like you almost sidetrack yourself from the why of you doing music. And no matter how many accolades I have, even though I'm living a comfortable life, I don't know if I would have been comfortable dying last year.
Right then and there.
Because it's like, what would I tell 21-year-old Clark? Like, Atlanta was like the best decision I could have made for Clark. Like, Clark Laco.
The person, for sure.
Yeah, I'm extremely successful in music right now. I could retire in music and be straight. I could ride off of shit that I did in Atlanta for the rest of my life. But I know there's a mountaintop that I'm pursuing that I seen when moving to Atlanta. Like, God showed me things, but it wasn't like Atlanta was supposed to be my life. Like, I was getting ready to make it my entire life.
Yeah.
And then, so what's crazy is everything that happened in the months after was like me and the shorty I was dealing with stopped fucking with each other. Like, on
Just
some,
started
like,
to move.
you feel me? And it was like, what the hell?
You
Like,
start questioning things like
I wasn't even questioning things. More so, it was just like, damn, like I was more so hard on myself about just like, you know, like, again, like my second relationship was a 6-year relationship. And so at that point, I really wanted companionship, like, and just being around a Christian niggas, seeing people get married. I'm like, yo, like, I don't want to feel like I'm stepping in the wrong way and disappointing God in the process, or even my mom's a specific age. Like, I want to make sure I'm building a family. But like, you know, as God was completely dismantling my life, like, bro, like, I was just reminded, like, yo, I can't afford to focus on anything else right now. Like, I'm not even ready to be married, like, because of just the level I want to take this music shit. Like, I haven't even done a fraction of what I'm supposed to do. And so in the coming months, right? Nigga, I'm like comfortable at Reach. Like, I was trying to fight for this salary job. Niggas was not fucking with me on that. I was on a part-time situation the entire time, working full-time hours, woody whoop. And there was a situation where I asked for salary again and niggas wasn't having it. So I started working my move. I started getting this play in Nashville with Capitol Records, nigga, working with Tasha Cobbs and shit. And boom, boom, like, that was the most I've ever been paid to engineer, to record, to mix. Like, I'm getting bread.
Yeah.
And then even that door got closed on some random shit. Like, it's like, but it exposed me to another level of music. Like, I've never been trusted to like work on that high level of music from start to finish.
Yeah.
But then it showed me like the level I'm at, like running the entire room, man, it like every single thing, like making sure everything is moving at a ridiculous pace. Like, and then the records coming out and changing people's lives, like, and seeing the comments, seeing the music on Billboard, seeing Billboard #1s where I did the entire thing. And then like, okay, now my situation at Reach is weird because there was just specific relationships with artists. And there was moments where niggas was literally even telling me to stop rapping, bro.
Whoa.
You feel me? There was moments.
It'll be like that.
Bro, because
it's distracting you? Are they hating? Like,
so one of the things I heard, I can't confirm or deny. Mind you, I love everybody at Reach. I can't confirm or deny. But, you know, somebody was saying that, you know, they were pitching me for a job, whatever, I was being pitched as a mini A&R, whatever the situation was, because I was doing all of Anike's music, handling files, working, whatever, just doing A&R work. And then somebody said, yeah, I pitched you for it while I'm on the way out of this job, but they wasn't fucking with it because they feel like your brand doesn't reflect the values of the label. And then shortly after, it'd be other people at the label, like my boss or other people, that be like, yo, when are you gonna quit rapping? Or, yo, like, put the mic down and then we could talk about salary shit. And these are other people saying shit to me like that.
That's wild.
But it's because your attention split, or like,
it's interesting.
Expand more on like how it doesn't align.
So what you're rapping about? Can't tell you why niggas are saying what they're saying all the way.
So Christian labels like Chick-fil-A, where we're only gonna serve chicken and we're gonna serve chicken this way. Even though niggas behind Chick-fil-A is like, they niggas like, or they regular capitalists, regular whatever, but we're gonna do a brand that's specifically like this. Like Reach is a Christian brand full of real Christians, I'll say, but niggas listen to Lil Yachty, niggas listen to whatever, like, niggas listen to the trending shit.
Secular music. Yeah.
They listen to secular music, but they market to people that hate secular music.
Yeah.
Or that only want to listen to Christian music. And so if I put my name on a brand and I don't got a freaking Bible verse in my bio and I swear in my music, nigga, I sag my pants in sessions sometimes, nigga. I'm a genuine Boston nigga. I will always be me. The me I am here is the same exact me I be in the sessions. Like if I'm there to engineer or track, like I wouldn't be talking as much, but like energy-wise, like I'm the same exact nigga and like they love me for that. But like in terms of representing the brand,
representation,
then maybe I'm not the best rep. And I'm okay with that. Was literally a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
And up until this moment, the shit that I told y'all about before this is like God showing me things. Like, again, we had this fat ass crib in Atlanta, 2,000 square feet, 2-car garage. Nigga, I bought a fucking drop top sports car coupe. Nigga, not drop top, but sports coupe. Sports car, nigga. You feel me? Like quad exhaust, nigga. The car I always want as a rapper, nigga. Bought that off of music, nigga. Cab, boom, nigga.
But God
like,
told you hop off the train.
Yo,
jump off the train.
Yo, and what's crazy is, nigga, we were like, me and my brother were just talking about our frustrations after things had went whatever way with shorties and shit like that. And then, nigga, and then he mentioned something about New York. It's not about moving there, but then it just clicked in my mind like, yo, nigga, we were trying to move to LA at the top of the year. But then we were like, yo, fuck it. The fires happened in LA.
Yeah, facts.
And once the fires happen, I'm just like, I don't trust it. Plus, I have my lung condition and shit like that. I don't want to be breathing bad air all the time.
That's a very valid concern.
You feel me? And also, I feel like every artist from Mass, unless you're a specific type of artist,
spoke about this,
that goes to LA. From Boston in particular, I don't really see the long term, like something about LA.
You said them niggas lose their soul. That was your
They lose their
phrase.
sauce.
They sauce.
They sauce, not they soul, but they lose their sauce. Some people have been able to maintain it, but like, even when I talk to them at times, like I have to remind them of who they were in Mass. You feel me? Like
LA's a very interesting place. It's too big, bro.
You become immediately a small salmon fish in the ocean.
That's not what I mean by that,
but in terms of just like it's a large place. You feel me? And there's a large separation and there's a big financial disparity in LA, but you never know because everyone makes real life look like not real life and shit like that. So then we were just like, you know, fuck it, like let's go to New York. Because for me, I felt kind of pigeonholed into Christian music. I love the Christian music. But again, there's certain things that I learned in the past year about the industry and about myself that I'm just kind of like, I don't want to retire here. And again, I never fit in. If I'm being honest, truly, I never truly fit in because I'm just me. Like the only niggas I really fit in is Boston niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I don't truly fit in with a lot of niggas because we like smart and hood. We like care about a bunch of different topics and don't give a fuck about shit at the same time. Like, so
do you care about fitting in?
I don't care about fitting in, but
it's good to feel like you belong, nigga.
Like as a creative, like what we do, where we create worlds, we do world building. Imagine building a world and nobody is inhabited in it. Like you want to create experiences for people and support.
That's a great
greatness.
analogy. Yeah.
And when you're a part of greatness, but you feel like, you know, like, yo, it's a bunch of like goldfishes in here and I'm salmon. You feel me? And then the goldfish is like, oh, why don't you just stop being a salmon? It's like,
help build the goldfish world up.
And it's like, I'm building the goldfish world up and I'm getting financially but they not actually investing in what matters to me, which is my career as an artist.
It sounds like a crazy movie concept.
Building the goldfish world.
That would be a crazy
fish tank.
You feel me? But
I see what you're saying though. Like genuinely, like I feel like a lot of niggas. I also say a lot of niggas in this room that's not from Boston. No bullshit. And I don't know how similar the experience is because Boston is a very particular place.
It is very particular.
People think that because we're speaking on like Massachusetts overall, a lot of times niggas be like, if you start hyper focusing on Boston, they think that you're talking about all of Massachusetts. Nigga, you were talking about Boston, Massachusetts. And I feel you wholeheartedly because
nigga Clark is not unrelatable to me just because I live 20 miles away.
See, he's doing it right now.
No, because you said there's niggas and it's
I'm saying there's a lot of niggas in this room that's not from Boston.
It's a completely different experience,
It's different, bro.
And it's not a better experience. It's not a bad. It's not better.
It's just like it's a very unique situation that a lot of niggas find themselves in.
But it's not one that I couldn't relate to.
That's what I'm saying.
More than like the difference between Atlanta and Boston, I think the way he's described.
All right, bro.
I understand what you're trying to do.
Nah, but to the story. So I love everything about Atlanta.
Mhm.
Like, I love everything.
Everything?
No, I'll be honest.
Everything?
Not everything, but like
Everything?
I love, bro. Chill out. I love them too. You feel me? They all dope. They all dope. Nah, but I love Atlanta culture. I love Atlanta's contributions to music in general.
Atlanta's food?
But I love the food too. Atlanta got great eats.
So they
I
got
heard the
bad
food was
pizza.
salty.
They're horrible pizza. And the food, if you go to the salty shit spots, you're gonna get salty shit.
Mm.
But they got something for everybody in Atlanta that I do love.
Zaxby's.
And I'll be honest with you, I still go to Atlanta. Like, I was in Atlanta 2 weeks ago.
Atlanta's
As you
good.
should. You built something there. You should be able to.
Yeah,
You
Atlanta's
shouldn't be
good.
afraid to leave somewhere. The same way when you left Boston, it's not like, yo, Clark is gone forever, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you still made your way.
But I don't want my Monday to Friday to be me waking up
Mhm.
and working on music that is not what I want to do when I'm 50, 60 years old.
For sure.
Like, I'm trying to severely improve my Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
And so basically, there's a divine reason, there was a life reason, and then also, like, I feel like the next part of my career, I'm really supposed to double down and focus on what I'm doing as an artist.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I felt like I have a habit of feeling like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But I understand, like, after working on music at a high level, like, if you're not giving yourself as an artist 75 to 85% level attention,
Yeah.
you're not even gonna make $60,000 in music.
That's real. Yeah.
You're not even gonna make 60,000. So I want to be a millionaire. I plan on being a millionaire in music.
So that's looking more like
And
90, 95.
So I need to
100.
hit 90, 95. And if I want to be an all-time great, I need to hit 100%
Mm-hmm.
focus.
110.
I need to hit 100% focus for at least 2 to 5 years.
Mm.
Yeah.
So not everyone reaches 100% and they're still remembered as great people. But
For sure.
for the people I want to be remembered amongst, I have to hit 100%. And I feel like whenever I'm in New York, whenever I'm in Boston, I'm the most in tune with myself as an artist.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like when I'm in Atlanta, I don't necessarily think of music for myself. I think, oh, I'm gonna make this song. Who can I get the song off to? Or I'm gonna make this, or maybe I feel like myself when I'm in my bedroom. You feel me?
That makes
But
sense.
not when I go outside.
Mhm.
I feel wired as an industry nigga when I'm in Atlanta, when I go outside. But when I'm in New York, like I had a show at SOB's in New York in April, nigga, I hop off the train and I'm like freestyling shit. I was never a good freestyler for real. Like, I'm freestyling straight up like inspiration, nigga. I'm
Mhm.
like,
You felt that hip hop element.
that
Yeah,
energy. And I
bullshit.
felt
That's
like I
coming
was
from the
really
ground.
living in it.
That's
Like, I
real.
felt like
Yeah.
whenever I'm in Boston, nigga, I can make shit happen at the snap of my fingers. Like,
Yeah.
music videos, events, concerts,
And
plays.
you're finding new shit every time to be creative.
Yeah, and
Finding
I'm
new ways.
inspired, and I have unlimited resources in Boston to exercise my artistic capability, and I don't feel uncomfortable asking a nigga, yo, can I be on a pod? Or yo, can we do let's hop in the studio. Like, I felt like I had to do a hella hula hoops to like get shit that I wanted to get done as an artist in Atlanta at times.
Mhm.
Just cause like people, they want clout shit. But then the clout, once you reach the clout shit, they want money shit.
Yeah.
And then once you reach the money shit,
It's always something else.
you gotta be picky about who you getting money with, because one nigga don't like another. I don't like being
Yeah.
involved in all that shit. So
Boston like that a little bit too, though.
But-
Unfortunately.
I don't know if there's enough money
Not to
going
the
around
extreme
in
extent
Boston.
That's what I'm saying.
Atlanta.
I feel like
I'm not-
in Boston, I've built my own island
Yeah.
to where when niggas fuck with me, it's separate from whatever niggas got going on. You coming with me, fucking with this island, and then when you're not on the island, go off to do whatever. So in Atlanta, I felt like I'm constantly going to other people's islands
Mhm.
and getting what I need
Less
to get from
control.
them. And it's okay. And I still probably keep going to Atlanta once a month,
Mhm.
twice a month, because I still got work out there. But I feel like the next chapter of my life is New York. And I feel like I want to try to only do music in New York for the next 4 years of my life, in the most expensive city in the world, or I mean in America, and really like test my faith, test my craft. And like, I'm willing to go broke for this
I was
shit.
about to say, how do you plan on doing that financially?
I mean,
So
if you're
I'm-
doing the 80, the 85, the 90% focus in your music.
New York's a good place.
New York is a good place to do it, but New York is not a good place to start doing it, which is why I'm glad I started in Atlanta. And I'll
Yeah.
tell you
Mhm.
something right now. I'm making up off of streaming right now to pay my rent
That's fine.
anywhere I go in the world.
Mhm.
You feel me? Like, if I'm living with my brother, nigga, I make enough to pay my rent for a decent spot. Nigga, I'm not gonna pay $6 bands a month for a spot.
Yeah.
Sure.
But for a starter, nice crib, that's
Again, we
not
talking
in the
about
trenches.
making money off music. People don't do that, let
You
alone
feel
being
me?
able to get to the point where they can pay their rent.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to hear you just talk about, you know, your experience in Atlanta, because from the outside looking in, niggas in Boston, like seeing your experience there, it kind of felt like it started clicking for you, even as an artist, right? Because for one, I got to give you credit, like you built a pipeline. Now there's Boston artists who feel comfortable going to Atlanta because they have a point of reference. You know what I mean? And that's important for you to even like take that risk to go to Atlanta and be one of the first people to do that and then build that bridge.
Yeah.
You know, that did a lot for people, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I could see the streaming numbers. Those are going up.
It's
now,
insane right now.
Yeah, bro.
I don't even know why. I don't know why, bro.
It's good music, bro.
Yeah, appreciate
And
it.
I think it's also about like, again, one of the biggest things that you'll probably find if you go through like the metrics, that a lot of times people just share the music, bro.
Yeah.
Because niggas fuck with you.
One thing I noticed
just
Clark
like
was
niggas
doing.
that know you, but niggas that fuck with the music. It's good music, bro.
Yeah.
If you was making some ass, bro, the results would be different.
Come from you,
You're
I
making good
appreciate
music,
that.
nigga. No bullshit.
One thing I noticed with you early on was like it clicked for you because you realized like there was a formula where you started making videos like anywhere. Like you stopped, like you lowered the barriers of like, yo, this doesn't need to be the craziest looking music video.
Doing
yo,
that.
Mad niggas are doing that now. But prop your camera up right here, shoot a couple scenes, different angles, and then put the captions. And now all of a sudden, you can literally spit that out so quickly. So now, what's the song you had with Cherry Bomb? Or
Cherry Blossom.
Cherry Blossom. That shit was catchy as fuck. And now I'm seeing it 10 different times on my feed throughout the month. Before I even click on the song, I already know the hook.
Yeah.
You know? So did you feel like that has to still feel like a win as an artist that, you know, you're seeing yourself level up compared to, you know, the growth that you made since leaving Boston?
I think it's less of a win and more of a proof of concept. I'm admittedly still in the research development phase of my brand. So it's like if I develop something in the lab that if I give it to one friend or another friend, or I have a testing group and it succeeds in a testing group, all it is a good study.
Yeah.
But until it converts to like, yo, we just launched the product and we just made hella this, or now it's in every store. To me, it's not real. Like, because if I stop making music right now, everyone could forget Cherry Blossom. Everyone could forget about me. Everyone could forget about all of my niggas and the shit that I'm like really pushing for and shit like that. And so I'm grateful for the things I did as an artist in Atlanta, but I never put it on some like celebrating too much. Like before I left Atlanta, I sold out a show.
Yeah,
like, nigga, next day I'm at my mom's crib, or next day I'm selling everything in my house and I'm at my mom's crib in 4 days. Like, and I'm not like, wow, I just sold out a show in Atlanta. It's like, yo, I got shit to do while I'm in Boston, and I'm gonna come back to Atlanta next year, do another headliner. You feel me? But I'm focused on this New York. That's kind of how my brain is. But
I was ready to lowball you like crazy, like a grilled nigga, bro. When you started posting shit like, yo, TV, 20 bills, bro.
Bro, but I'll be honest, I was
you know you
niggas,
need that shit.
I was
out of here.
I was letting niggas get shit off.
Thanks,
I was letting I was selling hella shit, nigga. Like
we know you got to empty the crib,
bro,
so.
but I was selling. I didn't mind because I knew the situation wasn't about money. I just needed to
get it out.
We just taking that money and putting it to furniture in New York, even if it's one couch, you know. But even on that side, so now making money in New York, so I make enough right now off of streaming to pay my rent. Okay, I make enough off of publishing every quarter from shit I was doing as Clark.
Yeah.
So music is paying my bills for the next year right now as Clark.
Yep.
So all I need to do in Clark D right now is paying my rent right now. So if I get Clark D to get $5K a month off of streaming, $8K a month off of $10K a month off of, I know niggas personally I could call right now that's doing that right now.
How many? To put into perspective, how many streams a month is that? To get like 5 bands a month, for example.
So if I'm making around a rack, I'm doing around 300,000 streams a month right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what I'm doing right now.
And those numbers are staying consistent. It's not like
been
high,
like this
low.
for the
It's
past-
just
Does it
like
matter the platform?
I'm talking Spotify, but if it's on Apple, nigga, go crazy. Like Spotify, like I cracked the code on Spotify in particular. So that's all I'm like
Yeah, focus on.
You feel me?
At
Because
least like metrically. Yeah.
like Apple's good when you go viral. Like people actually going to listen to your song. Spotify, you don't need to be viral. And I feel like I'm not the type of nigga that goes viral, if that makes sense.
Do you think you tapped into the right recommended artist or related artist?
Yeah. So basically, my number one thing was I needed to figure out what lane of music I create. You feel me? And I said if I went on tour, I would open up for Tyler, the Creator, Amine, Jid, Earth Gang, whoever.
Yeah.
So I put myself in proximity to them. I say, yo, what do their artist profiles look like? What type of music are they making? What's the sound selection? And then I break it down just as a fan of the culture, not to copy niggas. And then I do little things. It started with What a Life. You feel me? What a Life was like, well, it never adds up. With Cat Pack was the first thing where I was like, yo, I need to make my sonics more on the nose of who I'm trying to tour for. And then so I did What a Life. And What a Life's concept album. Did the show Middle East, sold it out. And then a song 3 months after the What a Life show from Cat Pack blew up. Never adds up because a nigga did a TikTok to it. That's when my shit started jumping.
Crazy.
And, a nigga did a music review.
How much one TikTok could change?
That's when TikTok was like lit for music reviewers. When music reviewers do a review, your shit blow up. So this nigga out of Chicago, he looked out for me and he did that shit and then blew up. And then they put me in the algorithm. But I'm always studying. I'm always learning shit. There was a nigga named Piff Marty. He posted a reel about discovery mode, which they put your songs on Spotify radio at a 30% commission. You feel me? You see the lawsuit Drake had with Kendrick?
Yes.
Where Spotify is taking all UMG was doing was putting Not Like Us on discovery mode. That's it.
But the same shit that
and
anybody
making
can
less
do.
money off, accepting less money per stream,
But the reach
to
will
get the
grow.
discoverability.
Right. The reach will be crazier.
Yeah.
And so basically, once my shit hit 25K, I did discovery mode. Then I did some shit with United Masters.
Is discovery mode accessible for anybody?
Yeah, bro.
To
Anyone can do that.
anybody if you pass 20K,
Sure, yeah.
25K monthly listeners.
Okay.
So if we did a song right now, your shit will jump to 20K, 25K.
Yeah.
Then boom, you put like my brother. My brother's on discovery mode. He's been at 20K, 29K, 30K for the past year and a half.
But that's you accepting less money off the streams that you get from that mode.
Yeah, but it's
On
a
that one
trade-off.
song.
Yeah,
On
it's
that
like
one
I would have
song.
spent that money on ads. It's a
Okay.
trade-off. So then my streams growing exponentially, right? So if I'm making $1,500 a month off of streaming, like this shit just clicked in my mind two days ago that, I make enough monthly to pay my rent.
Yep.
So my production is a whole separate business. My engineering is a whole separate business. And I have legitimate accolades.
Yeah.
Like legitimate niggas could look me up and relationships. So in New York, I'm trying to censor my brand on making money as an artist per se, but really I'm making all my money in Atlanta or going back to Nashville, if that, going to LA.
Off of those 2 days a month.
Off of like, yo, I'm gonna fly to LA for 5 days.
Yeah.
Let's do sessions. I'm gonna produce, songwrite for you type shit. Or we're gonna do records, nigga. And basically what I'm also trying to do is leverage my situation to get a distro deal. So if I got 100,000 monthly listeners, this is what I've been trying to do for the past 2 years. Now I have enough leverage to like, if I approach a distro company, maybe I could get, if they fuck with me, I could get 50 bands. If I pay my lawyer, pay whoever broke me off the shit, nigga, or some under the table shit, I might walk away with 30. If I combine 30 from Clark D for 12 songs with the money I'm getting off of production, my publishing, whatever, nigga, then I have enough to pay for the next year.
Yeah.
And so basically I'm just working on flipping my bags until my catalog is making 5, 7, 8,000 a month. And it's super possible.
That's some real hustle shit.
You feel me? Like, but it's also like, you know, like,
gotta take note of that because niggas want to just get to like 0 to 100, but don't know like you could really make a living just like step by step.
But it's also about this, like it's kind of like we were talking about earlier. Like I said, a lot of it was in jest, but it's about turning whatever like talents you have, you feel me, turning that into like a skill set that you can then provide to the next person. You know what I'm saying? Service based. Because it's not just about music. Like again, when you're thinking about like making music, the reason why I harp on the fact that like your music is also like really good, because if you were the worst engineer in the world, if you were the worst producer in the world, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Because your songwriting's up there.
Yeah.
You were the worst songwriter, the production's up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's important because those are transferable skills no matter what. You feel me? That can help then bring the attention back to you as the artist, bring the attention back to your music as the artist, no matter what, no matter where.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I would say to your point, like, all those skills helped me as Clark over the past 4 years, like helped me as Clark to prove, Because up until this year, I realized that everything that I was doing in music as an artist was to get a cosign. Like all I wanted this whole time, all the shit. Remember when we was living together, nigga, and I wanted a Stiz cosign, nigga, or I'm tweeting, yo, I'm gonna get signed to Dreamville. I'm gonna get signed to Dreamville. Like everything that I was doing was to put myself in proximity to niggas to get signed or a cosign. But then once I realized, like I've been in the room with every single nigga I looked up to in my career. I've been in the same room as all them niggas. And I realized, bro, I don't want this shit.
You don't want those same things.
I don't want another nigga to be the sole reason why my entire life is the way it is. Like, not on some pride shit, but like, yo, I'm legitimately building a blueprint, bro.
Yeah.
If I can't legitimately give a nigga, yo, follow this to the T, then I lost the plot. You feel me? If another nigga just came in and gave me 500 bands and I was just lucky, how the fuck can I come on a podcast like this and tell a nigga what to do? Everything that I'm doing right now, you can
replicate
do.
That, yeah.
Any nigga in here right now, if y'all drop an EP, 5 songs every single month for the next 12 months, you can go from 100 monthly listeners to 100,000. I swear to you, as long as you know your lane. You feel me?
Music gotta be good though.
Yeah. But even good is subjective. It could be even.
I'm about to say,
I could say a nigga could
It
listen.
has to be beyond just good music,
good.
bro. There's great artists that are still not getting the results they want. So beyond just like
what makes
dropping
them great though? What makes them great?
I wouldn't even say great. I would just say talented.
talented, they're making what most would like. People probably when they do listen to the music, they're like, yo, this is great, but they're not gonna be compelled to listen to the music on their own type shit. There's a disconnect there. You know, we see that a lot of times, like, yo, you a dope artist, but I'll never take the time to like pull out my phone and like type your name in my
know what?
in my free time.
Here's what I learned though, especially living in Atlanta and really doing this music shit. A lot of niggas, especially out here, aren't even focused on that, bro. They don't care about being great artists or having music that like is competitive that you can thoroughly enjoy. They care about having resources to be creative. They care about, you know, having friends that are creative, or they care about, they say I gotta post content. They say I gotta post content, and they wanna have the idea of being an artist.
Yeah, thanks.
You feel me? But it's understanding, bro, even if Instagram disappeared, you still have to do something. You still have to fall back on something. How you learn how to create great content, but your records are mid.
Yeah.
You learn how to market, but your records are mid.
Right.
You learn how to produce every beat in the world,
Mm-hmm.
but you haven't dropped a song in 2 years, 3 years. You learn how to rap at the highest level, but you haven't learned how to do a tour and connect with your fans.
Another part of it too is about the reason why I mentioned before about the transfer of skills is because I think that a lot of people up here, what they sometimes forget is that they think that because they're artists, like in the moment, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in this. I think that if you're an artist, that means that you're actively pursuing your art. You're actively doing something within your art form, you feel me, or whatever it might be. You can't just like create something and then leave it and then just be like, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's
supposed
like the
to be
trap.
nurtured,
You know what I'm saying? That's what people fall into a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I think that one of the things that makes it even more complex, especially when you're thinking about like Boston or like take Massachusetts in particular. I don't know, because I can't speak for y'all niggas. I don't
Bro,
come
on, bro. Just let us be a part of it, bro.
But for the Boston niggas, right, is that Boston is a city where people are focused on equity a lot. Like we're thinking about like, how do I make my neighbor or my hood like the most popping hood? Or how do I make it so that my group is the most popping group? Not recognizing that like your success and the next person's success can work in tandem to create greater success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people look at that and they say like crabs in a bucket mentality. I look at it as like niggas chasing equity over success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's
And
not how you
know why though?
artist.
Because niggas are too smart, bro. Our generation can over-explain anything. Oh, I don't want to create because I have an anxious attachment style in this relationship, and I'm overly focused on my relationship with my girlfriend, and it prevented me from, shut the fuck up and make a song.
Those just excuses.
Just make a record, bro. Whatever the reason is, excuses or legit. Just like Tomo is a great example. Nigga, I done seen Tomo in so many phases of life, but you know why I know Tomo is gonna really do this shit, bro? And is really doing this shit every day is because he never stopped dropping. He never stopped improving on his craft. He never, nigga, you put hella niggas on his back and was still putting his shit on like
Tight shit.
all the time, bro. And to me, that's how simple it is. But also, it gets deeper though. If you're not paying attention to what it takes to be an artist and have a successful thing as an artist, you're never gonna succeed as an artist truly, like over the test of time. Like our generation has proved you can have viral songs and fan out easily. You can have singles that go crazy and fan out easily. But the niggas that are still here today are the artistes, are the niggas that know, oh, I have to be in proximity to other great artists. I have to be touring with other great artists. I have to get features from other great artists. I have to make sure my music exists. Like when you think about Doechii, you think about SZA. When you think about SZA, you think about Kendrick. When you think about Kendrick, you think about Cole. Like you exist in something.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason why my music is doing especially well right now is because I spent 3 years trying to exist in something that was not just Boston.
Yeah.
It's niggas that exist in the artistic narrative of Boston where there is no actual money in the music. You feel me? There's shows.
I'm gonna emphasize the point that you're making. I want you to finish.
You feel me? Like I exist in a narrative of underground alternative hip hop music right now. And Spotify is just peddling to niggas that are fans of that.
Yeah.
So now, okay, bet. So the nigga that would be a fan of Isaiah Rashad is maybe 7 to 8 songs away from listening to my shit.
Yeah.
So now if I make my shit hit sonically harder than Isaiah Rashad or sonically harder than J. Cole or even on their level, then I'm gonna go for, like, the reason why I'm at 100,000 right now is because I make music like niggas that are at 100,000. But if I want to get to 1 million, I gotta make music like the niggas that, like, the mix, the production quality, the visuals, the level of the cover art, the world building. Like, how the fuck can I do that if I'm recording a bunch of niggas every day?
Facts.
World building for them.
I got 2 questions for you because
Oh, my fault. I do want to emphasize that point that you made too about niggas existing within the ecosystem. I think that it also means for niggas that they have to remember that their skills and their craft, right, is either gonna be everything or it's gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate for a lot of niggas. I know a lot of niggas don't like that. Because I know it's part of it is just like, oh, like, you know, I'm an artist, whatever. It's like, if you're not willing to like pour into it consistently and constantly, then like, that shouldn't be you.
Yeah.
You got to be able to find something else.
Yeah.
And you got to have something else that you're also like invested in.
Yeah.
That you're putting more into.
Yeah, you're
that's
not lying.
And I think that's something that a lot of people fall into in the trap. And that's what I've seen personally for the niggas that I know that have moved to LA. It's like they go out there and they're like, the intention is I'm pouring everything. But it's like, nigga,
you start fucking bitches,
you feel
partying,
me? Nigga, it's a big city.
living beyond their
so the
means.
shit you're gonna run into over there is not the same shit that you was running into in Roxbury or you was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's similar, but it's bigger. It's to a grander scale. It's to a bigger degree. You're gonna lose track of why you even got there in the first place.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And here, if niggas start focusing more on like what it is that they're actually trying to do, right, with their artistry, niggas will be a lot more successful.
Yeah.
But it's tough.
important. You spoke about it earlier too. Remember why it is that you do what you do.
No bullshit.
Forget the mission, then you feel me. You either get lost or you lose your drive.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and I'll say, and then you get to your questions. I'll say, it's a lot of niggas in Boston that really just wanted to create music to be known in Boston.
Facts.
And that's why they're known in Boston. But for me, like, I want to be great, nigga. Like, niggas have known me for how long? Like, I've always been on this type of time. Like, bro, I want to be great. I don't care what it costs me. Like, as long as I'm not giving up my ass, you feel me? Like, or my mouth on some weird shit, like, nigga, like, I want to be great, bro. You feel me? And I made sacrifices to be great, and you get what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said the word sacrifice, because that's really what I was going to ask you, because it seems like your mentality is like, of course you want to honor the creativity, but it sounds like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong after, it sounds like there's 2 different types of thinking. There's like artists who are like, yo, this is the way I want to do it. I need to honor my creativity. However, like give you an example, rappers, they be like, I'll never let a nigga write my song, da-da-da-da. And then it seems like you're in a mentality like, no, there's like an actual like business strategy to this shit. And you might have to sacrifice some of the principles you came in this shit with to get the success you want. Like I seen a Netflix show like about the writing camps and shit like that. Like I was even gonna ask, like based in proximity to the industry, like did you open your mind to shit like that? Like is there just certain sacrifices you or compromises you were willing to make within your creativity because you knew like this is what I need to do to be able to get to the the financial success and not just financial, but just the reach that I want to be in?
Yeah, so there was a moment in Atlanta where, shit was really hard for me at Sony. Shit was just hard for me in life in general. Like, nigga, I was like probably 123 pounds at the time. Like, was not eating like that.
I was about to say,
No,
you like 6 something.
I know, but that's how deep it was. You feel me? Like,
right.
nigga, my relationship had ended at the time. You feel me? It was just, I felt like everything was going against me. Like, I was running up credit card debt. Shit just wasn't working the way it was. And it was a storm in my life. And, I'm doing sessions and everyone's just, I see the things people do with this special thing, this special craft that you could change people's lives with. And I've seen people, whether it's A&Rs or producers or even the artists, just come in and just have a utmost disregard and just imagine somebody having the most beautiful girlfriend. They just treat her like shit all the time. And it's like, but you have to like work for them. You have to see him treat his girlfriend like shit all the time. And you don't necessarily have the power to save the girl. Well, you don't think at the time you have the power to save that girlfriend. You're afraid of the repercussions, or you feel like, somebody else has to go do it. That's kind of like the compromise I was making in music, where I was compromising how big I believed I was. Because like, I'm not in the session to assert myself. I'm not in a session to make it about me. I'm not in the session to make it about Boston and how talented Boston is. Like, when it's my time, when people reckon, bro, first 2 years of me being in Atlanta, I never talked about my music, bro. Never told anybody. Everyone in Atlanta thought I was an engineer.
And see IG?
Nigga, no, because they not there to follow me on Instagram. They just here to, you have the IG of a fucking janitor at Harvard, nigga. Like, you just there to get your shit from the nigga and dip. And the niggas that built with me and shit like that, they saw the shit and they just like, yo, you fire. Nigga, we're selling out 250 cap shows in Boston. But then I'm in Atlanta, hunched over, getting paid $20 an hour, recording niggas talk about killing niggas all day. Yeah. Recording niggas coming to the session just to have bitches in the room, just to be smoking hookah, just to be drinking, not even taking the craft seriously. Just to be snaked by different niggas, like, just to be like.
And nothing wrong with that. That's how niggas want to live.
No. I'm not saying
but a lot.
That this conversation is never about right or wrong, especially with me. Like, I'm just speaking on what I'm in this for, and what I see is there's a lot of people that are blessed. And imagine you go to Justice League and you see Batman fucking bitches on the counter, nigga. Really talking about, like, it sounds fun.
Under what circumstances do you have to do that?
No, it sounds fun until you realize all the people, like, the dehumanization.
Yeah, that's a sad existence.
The dehumanization of how people are treated in music. And that's where I had to compromise my principles, was turning a blind eye to the dehumanization of people in music and letting people dehumanize me and consistently letting people dehumanize. But I had to go through that. You feel me? Like, who I am today, I'll say, no, I didn't have to go through that. You feel me? But I understand what God wanted me to go through. Like, I had to go through being dehumanized and like being tested constantly. Like, and it wasn't even about financial success, because I could have just stayed in Atlanta. I'd be a millionaire regardless, bro, because I'm in the freaking 0.1% of niggas that do music, bro. Like, I know it. And even statistically, I'm in the 1% of the world of niggas that do music right now.
That's right.
You feel me? So to me, I'm like,
there's a lot of niggas out here with 0 streams.
You feel me? But it's not, bro, it's also the potency of the craft. Crazy, like, nigga, like, there's
nothing to take away from. I'm just like, literally, like, I'm not shocked to. You might be top less than 1%. No bullshit.
Of Boston?
No, in general.
Oh, in general, I'm statistically
this,
in the 1% of producers, songwriters, engineers, and artists in America right now.
No bullshit.
But then that also means there's 40,000 niggas ahead of me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So my point is, like, it's not even about that either, though. It's like, I know why I'm in this shit. And I think what I had to compromise on the side of Atlanta, like, I gained a lot in the process. And I think I had to go through that, but I wouldn't recommend somebody do that. Like my homie Casso, he's going to Atlanta, my bad. And we have conversation and it's like, bro, at 29 years old, because he's 29, I would not go to Atlanta and engineer for other niggas. I would not.
Why is that?
Because
just because of what you've seen and experienced? Even if it may, because what if their motivation is just like, I need to financially stabilize myself?
No, bro.
Niggas not trying to just...
No, bro.
He's pursuing a career as an artist. So if he's going out there, it should be to be an artist.
No, there's...
But
you
will
never make it as an artist. I swear to you. You will never.
But you can have this viewpoint now because you stabilize a foundation for yourself through the work of Clark.
When he was younger.
Fair?
Yeah, I was younger.
So you can't say you regret, like...
No, I don't regret anything. It's not a regret.
But just
it's not
wouldn't
regret.
recommend
But why couldn't
you go that route if you're older.
Why? Is it specifically because he's older?
In my opinion, if somebody told me this at 21 before I moved to Atlanta, I would have listened to them because I had enough money to pay my rent for 6 months, 7 months out. I was just thinking, yo, I'm gonna just do this music shit or only focus on building in the industry. If I built listen, the 4 years of me being in Atlanta, Clark D hasn't grown as an artist. You feel me? Like
we just talked about
the
growth of Clark D.
Listen, there's nigga.
Everybody different. Everybody different though, cause then look at a nigga like Pierre. You feel me? It's like
Pierre Bourne?
Yeah.
What you mean by that?
But Pierre Bourne is a great artist, and I'm sure a lot of people will want to be in his
everybody
position.
got their own lane. But
think about his struggles. Think about his struggles. Like Pierre Bourne, he's not about to get a stadium sold out when the niggas he's producing for are selling out stadiums. If you're trying to get to stadiums, you can't be like Pierre Bourne. Pierre Bourne is a legend in his own right, but there's a ceiling to being Pierre Bourne.
Kanye.
But Kanye literally has a document where he was blacking on niggas. Blacking on because Kanye's producing for every single nigga in the industry. But nothing changed his life until he said, yo, I need to put out the best music ever, the best videos ever. And the thing is, again, I could tell niggas because I did it. I literally did what niggas would want to do. Go and be in every room. Go and network. I went to every single networking thing a nigga can go to. I did camps. I rubbed shoulders with the big dogs in the industry, nigga. I was working at Sony Music Publishing, bro. I'm doing Topgolf with the VP of Sony Music Publishing, bro.
Did you win?
No. Actually, did I? Nigga, but anyway, it's Barry Hafner, Jid's manager, pulls up to Topgolf. Nigga, so I'm networking with executives. Does this shit change my reality of I go back home to my brother and my roommate Steph? No, it doesn't, bro. And the thing
because you a different type of nigga. A lot of niggas will get in that position and start doing a bunch of weird shit to try and get on. You feel me? Like,
but I met those niggas too. And I've shared space with those niggas. I know niggas whose entire personality in Atlanta is to be like, no.
Just be around. Yeah,
it's called motion. But those niggas, if they wanted to put a down payment on a house, they couldn't do that. I can't.
Motion not gonna feed your family.
You feel me? Motion is not gonna feed your family. And my point is, in saying that is, yo, like the only way you get to pursuing art at a high level is by dedicating yourself to it. And if I'm in my opinion, only a few are chosen to be able to do that. You feel me? It's when I see a nigga play basketball, and I grew up playing basketball my entire life.
I know this is gonna hit for you.
There is levels to basketball. I could be the most talented, I could be the leading scorer in my high school. And be a starter at UMass at any D1 school. But I know Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant for a reason. When you're chosen to be Kevin Durant, you have to know what goes into that, though. You can't just move like other niggas. Like, you literally have to do 1,000, 5,000 shots a day. You have to give yourself at least, like, my goal is to get myself to 70%. I believe if I get myself to 70% of my life being occupied by Clark D, I'll be a millionaire.
So to the people watching, would you say that if they have a full-time job and they're trying to pursue artistry, they're lying to themselves?
No, I wouldn't say
Depends
that.
on your intentions.
I would say if music is something that you want to do at a high level and your job takes 9 to 5 or 7 to 7, and you spend your auxiliary time on bitches, on dating, flaunting, whatever, on being everything but that purpose, then yes, you should stop. If you want to do music at a high level and you do the mandatory thing. I believe every artist should do what's mandatory for their individual self before their brand. But then, once that's established,
what are you doing in your free time? Type shit.
What are you doing with the rest of your time? Like, again, for me, like, I do speak from a place of privilege, you know? And from my place of privilege, I could say with a clearer mind than I had 4 years ago, if I spent 4 years straight working on Clark D every single day, doing 12 hours a day working on Clark D, the way I spent in the studio working on other niggas' shit, I'd be a millionaire at 26.
Is that why you also feel like you can't maintain a relationship, or you don't want to pursue a relationship anytime soon because of those goals?
I can pursue a relationship, but the relationship can't be my number one priority. Like planning for marriage. You can't just plan for marriage and it be a second place priority.
That you got to devote to.
Shit.
You feel me? Like, and if
you're not gonna fulfill a woman if she like clearly knows like I'm on the back burner of this nigga's mind.
You could do that.
That's the mentality you have, bro. Like you
saying
never
prioritize
that.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm not saying you're on the back.
I was gonna say correct me. It's like there's priorities in life. You feel me? There's number 1, number 2, number 3. Everything else after like 4 maybe. But everything else after that.
I want to combine what y'all are saying.
Yeah.
What I'm essentially saying is, if you do date, you shouldn't serial date. You shouldn't be dating multiple women. And
you talk about that. It's a lot of bread and a lot of time wasted.
It's hard to do. It's even for me today. It's hard to do, but at the same time, I'm just speaking on what you should do. You know, it's hard to do what you should do, but and if you find somebody that understands,
energy drain.
You should be patient with them, and you should be a man of your word. If you say, yo, I'm going to be great, I'm going to focus on this and that, even in their doubt, even in their confusion, even in their emotion, it's your job to show up as a man and reassure them with your actions. There's a lot of men that are artists whose actions don't align with what they tell their significant other. So of course you're gonna have discourse because she doesn't believe you. Like, nigga, I prove myself to my mother every single day. To my father every single day, to my brother every single day. For you, you don't want to move to another state with me. You have to have a belief in me. But belief isn't enough for somebody to live their life. Like, I have to show you the tangibles of what I'm doing. If I'm not in a place where I can show you that, then why am I even advertising my craft to you? There's a lot of people advertising a craft that's not complete. And I'm just saying, it's a few chosen people that are chosen to be great.
I think somebody told me recently it was like a number in the Bible. They said at 144, it's like in Revelation, it's like 144,000 people that are chosen to like for this. I forgot the direct
the
phrase.
5%ers or something like that.
That's something completely different.
Yeah, the Israelites.
But it's like that's something completely different. This is like an actual thing in the Bible.
This is
Revelation.
pretty much.
Specifically the number 144,000.
Yeah.
It's based
there might
on
have been 200,000 people when they wrote that.
It's based on Jehovah's Witness practice, but the numbers in all iterations, no bullshit.
Yeah. But what did that look like in 2025 numbers? That gotta be at least like a couple
same
million.
Number, bro. There's only so many niggas that can be chosen,
bro. But it's still
there's only so many chosen niggas, bro. There's only so many chosen.
I'll be honest though.
I don't like these.
There's only so many chosen niggas.
If you really look at how this shit worked though, you understand though that chosen is a title. It's like Hokage. A nigga can lose that ability.
Thanks.
A nigga can lose their chosenness, and it's called giving up your covenant. Like a nigga can trade in their covenant for pussy. A nigga could trade in their covenant for money. A nigga could trade in their covenant for drugs. A nigga could give in their covenant for a completely separate thing.
Can a nigga get his covenant
at a certain point, you lose yourself.
You gotta steal it from the next nigga. Nah, I think that I'll be honest. It's hard, nigga.
I'll be honest
possible,
with you.
It's hard, nigga.
I'll be honest with you. I personally, bro, I don't think you could get your covenant back. I think you can get another covenant back.
Yeah.
Like somebody else gave it and you just picked it up again.
I don't
but
think like
it's
that.
not the same. You will not be the same nigga.
Yeah.
Like if Joe Budden tried to come back rapping, he's not gonna be the Joe Budden of Pump It Up Joe Budden.
He might be bigger, no bullshit.
But he's not gonna be Pump It Up Joe Budden. It'll be
sure.
a new Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Like Joe Budden is in a new covenant of being a media powerhouse brand.
For sure.
You
I
feel
think
me?
about it in terms of life and like journeys and pathways and shit like that. It's like sometimes people get caught in a loop because you'll keep making the same mistakes and get set back to that waypoint.
Yeah.
And you keep doing it until you be like, I need to take this left. And then you go further. Or sometimes you might take the right and then be on some whole other shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like every decision that you make every day will impact how the direction of your life. No bullshit.
But you know what changed
like,
my life?
It'd be like little things that could have like, you feel me, like I chose to ride the bus today, so then niggas were shooting on the bus, and it was like, you feel me, or it'd be like, instead of just being like, yo, let me walk because it's right here, and I don't gotta be lazy, I don't gotta wait for the bus, I don't gotta wait for the bus.
Yeah,
maybe late already. It's like, it's just little shit like that. And it'll pop up multiple times in your life because you'll see like, all right, I caught the bus this day and niggas was wilding on the bus.
Yeah.
And then you do it again, niggas are still wilding on the bus.
Yeah.
And then that day you like, maybe I shouldn't get on the bus today.
Yeah.
And you still do it because you're like, fuck it, I don't feel like walking. No bullshit. And that's the day. But it's because it's like you wasn't paying attention to the multiple signs I was like giving. It's like, I was having a deep conversation with my mom about that yesterday. No bullshit.
In a sense.
Yeah, like I genuinely believe, bro, like I've just been on this peel about like pursuing this mountaintop of music, bro. Like that's all I want, bro. Like there's no better, because you realize like I done been around rich niggas, bro. I done got bread from rich niggas. Like I done got bread from niggas that sold 20, 30 million records, 40 million records. But the thing is, you realize like life is gonna be life anyways. You'll be 40 years old in a mansion still wanting validation from the next man.
It's a fact.
You feel me? So for me, I'm like, yo, I think that's what changed my perspective of life in Atlanta too. I never saw late stage successful artists. You feel me? I never saw like artists after their success doing club appearances, being a professor or working at a label or still going to the studio trying to get their shit off, but it's not the same. Like, you know, for me, like I know now after experiencing what I experienced, like the highest honor in music is being able to pursue a mountaintop of greatness, bro. That is like, it has nothing to do with money. Money at that point doesn't exist. It's fluid. It can come and go. You could be broke. It's like Felix is a good example of somebody where he flipped homelessness into a record with Brent Faiyaz.
For sure.
You feel me? But that is that is the pursuit.
I don't know if he intentionally flipped it, but that
gotta make it work.
That's how it was.
But what he intentionally wanted to do was be great.
For sure, yeah.
So it's like
that's somebody who knew his lane as well.
Flip.
He knew what to be around. He knew like that same stuff you talk about, like which artists to align yourself with.
Yeah, but Roberto, what's crazy is there's people that feel like they need to know who to be around. And there's people that follow a thread. They just know what to be around. They know it's an energy, it's a commonalities in certain things, pattern recognition in certain things.
You know when you ain't supposed to be there.
Like, and you know where you're not supposed to be, where you know, because you don't know everything. Like, I don't know everything about every space I'm in, but I feel like what I can do now is I could pay attention. And in the midst of me paying attention, I'll know, oh, maybe I'm around the right shit now. Or, oh, this is, and now because I can pay attention, and I'll say it is the frontal lobe. My life is, like my brain is, it's crazy. Now I could say, one, I don't need validation from anybody because I have God. Two, I can say clearly.
But you just said the biggest artists are chasing validation over anything else.
Which is crazy.
That's dumb, yeah.
Which is crazy.
But you say you want to reach those same mountaintops.
No. I don't want to reach I don't want to reach their mountaintop. Is the mountaintop.
What is the mountaintop?
The mountaintop is like,
is it selling out stadiums?
It's whatever it is to you. It's like Skyrim. Like if you playing a video game and you invest your skill points. For me, my mountaintop
specialization.
My mountaintop is objective, generational greatness, accompanied with legitimate generational wealth. I want a kid 20 to 30 years from now to be able to pay their bills off of decisions I make today. I want a kid to be able to put on their resume that they worked on a company of mine, or they walked into my Matta Park building in fucking Hyde Park and they went from being a server at a restaurant to selling out stadiums, and they didn't have to do any evil, vile things to get there. They just have to be an innocent world. I want them to take the hustle for granted. That to me, I was about to say
that's sometimes what gets birthed when you give a kid that much without having them work for it.
But it's okay. It's plenty of things I take for granted that my mom had to fight for.
I think that's
my mom doesn't hold me against. My mom doesn't hold that against me. But it allows me to think bigger than my mom thinks.
Yeah, that's the generational aspect of it.
But you work just as hard though. No, if not harder.
I don't.
I'm talking about people who like literally take it for granted and then don't try to take it. Like you took what your mom built and said, what's my excuse? Took it to a whole nother level. You feel me? Took advantage of the opportunities off of her sacrifice.
Yeah.
That next kid, that kid that's birthed off of generational wealth, that kid may not have the mindset to take it to the next level.
They don't need to, bro.
I like how you saying that.
They don't need to, and here's why, bro. Because God made me to be the way I am.
Well, that's why we got a lot of drug addict, millionaire children and shit like that, and they don't have purpose in their life.
No, but here's what that's one way to think about it.
Like
but
that, I suppose.
Did maybe their parents raise them
to
worship?
Bronny James.
No bullshit.
You said what?
I said that he was saying some
Bronny
niggas have rich parents and they come up drug addicts. And
Some niggas
is Bronny James.
Marcus Jordan. Some niggas are Bronny James.
Yeah, but some niggas are also owners of their parents' foundation. Or some niggas is like Josh Kraft, who whatever is running Boys and Girls Club, now trying to run for mayor. Like,
I don't know if you want to say that next to this nigga.
No, I'm not jacking the nigga, but I'm just saying, some niggas is like whatever the fuck. Like, my point is,
niggas
like,
always have something.
Like, it's my job to just be generational.
Word.
And I believe that, like, if I just focus on being generational,
it's possible.
Then
we'll do it. Whatever
else happens in the midst of that, I just need to be aware of what's happening. I just need to pay attention. I'm never gonna get everything right. I'm living and dealing with mistakes I made a year ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago. But it's like, what the fuck can I do about it? I can't do it. But I can be aware of what's happening in my mind. Just like I'm aware, like, yo, I have a genuine opportunity to be one of the biggest artists in the world in the next 5 to 10 years.
Now, when you spoke on the mountaintop, right? One of the things you spoke on was having the generational wealth. Hypothetically, clouds open up from the sky and an opportunity comes to you where it's like, you can have that generational money, but it doesn't come with the validation, the success, or the remembrance and legacy that Clark D's striving for. Would you trade that off for is there?
We're gonna pay you $100 million, but you got.
Is there a number that's like I can abandon
$100 million and you got to be Drake's engineer and that's it? You got.
I would not do that. Because I got to wake up with myself every day.
Real nigga.
So it's not just rooted in bread.
Because
there's a lot of niggas who like
real morals, nigga.
Money might be just enough for me. Like if you gave me $100 million, I'll do it. But they might not realize it's gonna make me feel empty.
Hear me out. Think about me. Think about me. My mom didn't want me to work a job in high school. She said, because
focus on school.
I want you to focus on school. She's like, if you need money, you tell me what you need money for, and I'll give you money.
Yeah.
So from a childhood age, I was conditioned to not think about getting money as a means to change my life.
Absolutely.
I was told, do what you're supposed to do as a means to change your life.
Right, exactly.
So even with or without money, nigga, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
Like my mom didn't want me to even work a job in college.
Was you getting good grades in school?
I wasn't until
he wasn't even getting the job done.
No. But I started getting good grades when I knew I wanted to do music. When I wanted to do
what you
music.
were trying to do. That's what happens usually.
Yeah.
And I think that to the point that you're making, a lot of like I was trying to, it's been crazy, bro. Do you understand? I've been trying to tell niggas this for weeks. This is why a lot of niggas, especially music artists, bro, why niggas is getting scammed to this day. Because niggas is still thinking that like some opportunity is just about to drop down, it's about to change your life forever. It's possible. It's possible. But the thing is, what's more possible, what's more realistic is working hard and recognizing that the things around you, right? The things that you have access to are going to open up opportunities for you as long as you continue to pursue your version of greatness. It's not just about to just pop out of nowhere and even if it does, you're going to have to sacrifice some shit.
I was about to say, when it does,
losing everything because of that shit.
Devil.
Instead of you just being like, I had everything all along.
Let's use real life.
Let's
use real life.
Let's build up.
If the main base for this podcast is like internet niggas and Boston niggas, right? As a Boston nigga, Pete, I have a song with the NFL.
That is true. Shout out to the
came
NFL.
out.
You seen that? Yeah.
Shout out to the NFL. I'm excited for the season.
NFL season soundtrack.
Ravens winning a lot of ways.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
6 songs. Appreciate.
And you're gonna be watching football this year.
I like football though.
You a Ravens fan?
No, I'm not.
You want to join our fantasy league?
No.
Damn.
It's too late. It's already.
Nigga, we can kick you, nigga. I don't know, bro. This team's ass.
It
It's gotta be studied. Like,
nah, I'm not saying
my team is that. I didn't realize you're not supposed to draft 2 defenses and 2 kickers, nigga. I said I have to have a backup for this.
His team is ass, but he's about to be lit. He's about to have mad fun. But continue. Shout out to that. Shout out to the NFL. Lamar Jackson next year, nigga. Lamar winning MVP. Ravens to Super Bowl.
My point is, I have a song that made to NFL, and I still woke up at my mom's crib.
Sure.
You
All
feel
About
me?
Your Mom's Crib with a song to
I
that
don't know.
effect.
That's kind of blessed, bro.
No,
Like, leaving my
it's
mom's
blessing.
crib, I'm like, damn, that's the best roommate I ever had in my
But
life.
it's some niggas in their mom's crib that's rapping thinking, yo, this TikTok is gonna change my life and I'm gonna move out my mom's crib.
Right.
But it's like, bro, you can move into a new house and still have those same demons you had at your mom's
Exactly.
crib.
A lot of
To
that,
have those same excuses, still have whatever. So it's like for me, like I've been telling all my niggas this, like, again, like music is a vehicle.
Yep.
You feel me? The pursuit of music is not just a destination. It's the things you get along the process. And the thing is, you can't stay at the peak of the mountain forever. That's the most humbling and blessed part about it is the fact that it's not sustainable to live at the peak of a mountain. There is no society that lives at the peak of a mountain.
Yep.
At the very tip top of Mount Everest.
It's cold.
But at the same time, like, it's plenty of people that climbed it and went down and will be legends forever.
Exactly. And left their shit along the
You
way
gotta
too.
help
So that
other
other
niggas
people
get
who was
there.
climbing
And you
it.
help- you get
But
what I'm
that's an
saying?
important part because like you said, you're not gonna stay on the mountaintop. You gonna have to get off of it eventually.
Yes.
But there's some niggas who do it gracefully. You feel me? Niggas who retire into the sunset. Ray Lewis.
The GOAT. No
You feel me? Who's some other niggas? Tim Duncan.
Deion
whatever.
Sanders.
And then there's some niggas who just stay too long. Stay around way too long. And now
Deion,
you see
I
him
would
getting
say,
kicked off the
But some
mountaintop.
niggas, maybe they worship the mountaintop. Some niggas, maybe they thought, yo, because my favorite artist went there, then I'll get all the respect that I wanted and thought. And then they get there and they realize it's a lot of animosity when you get to that point because it's scarce resources. It's people are moving from a scarcity. Oh, my idols are all weird. My idols are all, you get what I'm saying?
Some niggas at the mountaintop making deals with the Yetis.
You feel me?
No
Saying, yo,
bullshit.
I will sell this nigga. I will stop this. Yo, in order to move past this point, you got to pay me this much. Or you want to get to the mountaintop, right? Well, you got to pay me this much to move past.
Facts.
You feel me? So you realize like, yo, like, what the fuck was I in this for? You know what? Bet, well, I'm just going to hold on to this shit for however long so that I'm not forgotten. And so that, you know, I could do it better than all these niggas. But the thing is like, bro, like,
It's not what it's fair
bro,
for.
like for me, like,
See, the thing is, that was an entry point for a Drake conversation, but I like this conversation
not
way
doing that,
more. We're
bro.
not gonna do it this episode.
MP is waiting for
We're gonna skip it.
bro, but I mean, bro, but even with the Drake shit, it's like, bro, I've been in the same room as Drake, bro.
For
Same room as J. Cole, bro.
Was it lit?
Nigga, it was
That nigga talk like he talk-
it was
talk to
Dreamville
Bobby?
Fest. It was
Oh, yeah.
Dreamville Fest.
do we talk the same way like
I,
you talked
I
about?
wasn't talking to him, and I wasn't trying to be overly. I was a little fanned out, but I was trying not to be like,
I mean,
it's
talk about
Drake.
the fanned out shit, bro.
you know.
We'll
but,
get into that.
But my point is, I've been around these niggas, and I'll be honest, like, bro. I'll be honest, bro. Once you learn about life and you build a life of your own, and you learn your preferences, and you develop triggers and all these different things, you realize the best kind of life to build is one that suits you, bro.
For sure.
You feel
That's
me?
for
Like it's if you
Suits
are
you without being at the cost of others as well. That's
You-
another thing.
exactly.
It kind of reminds, okay, it's like today, right? We're seeing the stories, and it's not me trying to have that conversation, but it's just a point of reference. When you see iShowSpeed, he shows up in Boston, and you see like mad
Mad niggas
niggas
is
on his
running
story,
downtown
running
for that.
behind him, bro, like trying to get that 5-second video, like yo, Speed, and it's like it kind of gave me that ick, bro, and it's like I had to check myself, like why am I feeling that way? Because I'm not hating on y'all niggas. You do whatever the fuck
I'm
you
hating
want,
on niggas.
but
Go
it gave
home,
me
get
the
a
ick because it's
job,
like
take care of your family.
I wouldn't
That
even
picture
want
with
to
Speed not
meet
gonna do nothing.
any of these niggas. Like you talk about being in a room with Cole and Drake. I genuinely do not care to be in a room with any of these niggas until it's mutual respect.
Yeah.
Because until then, none of those interactions will ever fulfill me if they're always looking at me like a fanned out nigga, bro.
But respecting what?
You
Maybe
can't fan out.
It depends.
You could be
No,
a
it
fan
has to be
still.
mutual respect. It's like when they
Yo,
see
yo,
me,
I'll
it's
be-
like, yo,
I'll
I
be
see
on-
what you've been
I'll
on
pull
type
up on
shit.
niggas and be like, yo, I'm a fan of your work.
Chasing
Nah,
speed
I'll be
down the
honest.
block is nasty
That's
work.
nasty,
It's
bro.
some
Nah,
wild
I'll
shit,
be honest
yeah.
with you, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro.
There's gonna be a lot of niggas
It's
at
kinda
Druski
fun,
tomorrow
bro.
shaking ass.
It's kind of
bro.
fun, bro. Yo, kid, like, bro.
Figuratively.
No, but the thing is too, you gotta think, a lot-
They gotta be shaking ass
Yo.
for Druski, bro,
Yo,
to
what
get
the
like some
fuck,
trending
bro?
video, bro. And guess what? That trending video is still gonna be in the same situation.
but
it will
Rob,
not
but
change
Rob,
their lives.
Yeah.
But Rob, what
No
if that's
bullshit, you're
what
not
if,
wrong, bro.
what if that's all they have?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to say.
And that's
that's all
it
they
can't
have.
a lot of those
mean
are
it.
kids
It don't.
too.
It don't.
You gotta remember that too.
There
was
There's a lot of
Nigga,
grown
that's
niggas.
lit. Grown
There's
niggas.
a lot of grown
I'm
niggas.
hip,
bro.
there was,
I
there
bet-
was,
I
there
ain't
was.
personally. He was out and about in the morning, in the early afternoon. The kids are in school.
And
It's grown niggas out there.
Yo,
and I fuck with his call.
Chasing iShowSpeed
Tell
down
you shit,
Calm
bro.
Ave, nigga.
And the thing is, I find his content funny. But
Down
even like
Washington,
a nigga like Stutter Man, Dan.
bro, you would do that shit. You like
Speed.
But look at
That's funny as fuck, bro.
y'all seen the video of Stutter Man, Dan?
Yeah, you showed me. I mean,
Bro,
Stutter Man's funny though.
He is funny, and
he's
that's why
shameless.
That's not good.
It's so shameless.
Nigga,
be
he's
honest.
a comedian.
But now he's gonna be trending off bad breath, nigga.
Nigga, there's when you're IG comedian, there's no bad nothing, bro.
I was gonna say,
Bro, you got no idea how long Stutter Man is grinding just to be
No, he
seen.
grinding. He's
He
definitely
been
grinding. I
for-
respect it.
Nigga, you know
there's
what?
certain
sacrifices
Shout out
to
Stutter
that.
Man. Nah.
I agree
Shout
with you.
out,
No,
yo, Stutter
integrity
Man.
gotta go.
Do it every
No,
time.
you're tripping.
Do it every single time. Stutter. Keep going, bro, because niggas was not fucking with you, bro. Like, I
Facts.
remember when Everybody Hates Thomas was
Facts.
blowing.
Everybody
and
hates
Thomas
Thomas.
is still
That-
lit.
no, but
Thomas
Thomas
is
is
lit.
I like that
No,
interaction.
but hear me out. Stutter Man Dan was right there.
He
It was
was.
him, DJ Clout. Everybody Hates Thomas. Stutter Man never stopped, bro.
Yeah, you know what's
So
funny?
I respect that nigga no matter what he
I
gotta
respect
do.
the grind,
Unless he
but
does some crazy shit, but yeah. But
Bro,
I
he
agree
not
with
it
you.
playing
comes
with
at the
kids.
cost of something.
I remember.
He
I
not
agree
playing
with
with kids. He's not on saying, yo, we team Trump. Nigga, he not doing weird
No, for
shit
sure.
like
No,
that.
no,
Nigga,
of
like,
course.
he just being a funny, he been a funny nigga.
He's
like,
just a funny nigga.
if he do funny shit, nigga.
There's a cost though.
You
No,
said
no,
what?
here's-
There's a cost.
There is a cause, but here's what I'm gonna say. Because you showed me the video. That shit was funny though.
It was
What's the
funny.
problem with? What's the
It
problem
was
with that,
funny,
Bro,
bro.
his
It
whole
don't work for you.
It's funny,
it
like
don't work for me.
it's funny.
'cause
Like, I'm
we
laughing
are
at
not,
him funny.
But the
but we're not
point is,
comedians. It's not that nigga. I laugh at comedians. How do you think Drewski's even famous?
Bro,
Because he
nigga
always
was
fucking sagging his
laughing
pants
at-
and his ass is out. That's why that nigga's
like
funny
you
for that.
laughing with him.
I'm literally. I never laugh with Drewski.
I'll
Ever.
be laughing with Druski because there's
No,
like
we're always
we
laughing
laughing
at him
at
doing.
No, there's
we're always laughing
but
at
we
something
enjoy
he's doing, bro.
laughing at him.
Exactly. That's what
Druski's
makes
like
it.
no. Drewski's like a real life Boondocks to me, where it's like it's funny as fuck, but there's like some commentary there. You feel me? And that's why.
It's
Yeah, bro.
tomfoolery.
Even with the white face,
There's
shit.
commentary behind every Drewski shit he
No,
does.
there is a
there's a
certain
little
level
bit,
of
bro.
so cultural archiving going on.
Yeah, but it's
literally,
not-
bro.
Sometimes,
Bro,
I would say like
A majority
you
of the
wanna
time.
say something, bro? Exactly.
for sure, bro.
That's
I
what makes
self-deprecate on this
We
platform.
not
Like,
comedian,
lost the
though.
plot. We lost the plot.
But that's what makes the shit funny though, and I think that to the point, right? Sometimes the shit that even if it's just a moment, even if it's just a moment, sometimes that's all a nigga has. So why I'll hate on niggas because I think y'all should be doing other things with your life. But that's my prerogative. I can't hate on niggas because what was I doing at the time, nigga? Johnny hit me and was like, yo, Speed, you buy your block. Nigga, I definitely went to see, nigga. I was like, I'm trying. I seen the people and I was like, oh, that's too much shit going on.
Nate looked out his window and
Type
seen.
shit,
He didn't
but
get out of his apartment.
I did. I went
you did?
downstairs too. I wanted to see
Yeah.
what the
I
commotion
would've
was
went
about.
outside.
That's what I
I
said. I
wanted
said
to
if
see
he
what the
came to the
commotion-
hood, I would have put up on him. But I'm not stopping what
I
I'm doing
wanted
to
to
go
see
all the
what
way
the commotion
downtown
is.
to go try.
But
to
I
look
also
for this
don't
nigga.
think that you would be fanned out.
I just want to see
You would just
something.
be Tomo with Speed or something. You feel me?
Nah, I'll be
I
honest,
see
nah.
Marquise
Nah,
like
yeah.
Marquise was like, yo, let me show you
probably would've
real
brought-
Boston
Yeah,
type
yeah.
shit or something like that.
I probably would've brought him
There's no
some clothes,
sacrifice
nigga.
of
Yeah,
integrity.
I would've
there.
just got him some
You were just
clothes.
throwing shit at him.
Yo,
Nah, I'm not
to
throwing
me,
it. I
it
would've
just
handed it to
depends
him in
on
his
what
hand.
your brand is.
You
Like
would've
some
took it?
people, like integrity is not even that deep. Like you carry yourself as like a high esteemed man, so you can't be seen doing a bunch of shit. But like to me, like I got high esteem, but at the same time,
Yeah,
I don't
what
give a
you-
fuck, nigga. I show a
Yeah,
music video
sometimes-
with a banana, nigga. I'll do hella shit. Like
It
you
doesn't
feel
mean
me?
always
but that's
taking yourself seriously.
creative.
No, but it doesn't
Some
mean
niggas
always
be like,
taking
yo,
yourself
I'll never hold a
seriously.
banana on doors, pause. You ain't say pause, nigga. Like you.
Well, that's
feel me?
because niggas are dumb.
Yeah,
You gotta remember that too. That's important. A lot of niggas aren't that smart.
yeah.
For a nigga to be like, I would never hold a banana. That's just, well, my nigga, you're dumb. Like, you're never gonna get your potassium. Like, what are we talking about?
But then,
This
but
nigga's
then,
crazy.
you know what? So I got a friend who I got a lot of respect for, and I think they're a superstar. And they recently went on a famous streamer show, and they did some shit that
What do they do?
I really respect them as an artist. So I'm not gonna say nothing like. You get
Is it
what
on
I'm-
YouTube?
Questionable though.
It was just like, why would you subject yourself to that level of disrespect and humiliation
questionable.
for a DDG show? But then I watched them parlay it into almost 4,000 Twitch subscribers. And I said, okay, you're living with your moms. And you know
I see
what
what you got going on.
you have that kind of celebrity-esque personality.
Mm-hmm.
So
This could be something for you.
I wouldn't do that. And I would never, if you were signed to me as an artist, I would literally ban you from doing that. But I can understand the angle. So
I think that's my perspective on it. I like to me, it's kind of crazy.
We can hate, bro. We can hate.
But do what you gotta do. It all matters what matters to you.
And don't let me hate and stop you from getting yours.
So
I will be hating.
Do you officially
understand the cost?
Do you officially call yourself an unk then?
Me? Oh, I definitely reached unk status.
No.
Not like age-wise. Not
bro.
Yeah.
It can't be an unk.
Y'all got
It's not unk, bro, because uncle shame it and be like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Don't do that. I'm not like that. Do what you want. I just disagree. That's some that you're.
That's
I got some
that's big bro
sure.
shit. Big bro's like, damn. Well, do what you gotta do though. I ain't gonna stop you. You feel me? But at the end of the day,
like
I wouldn't do that.
All my aunts, nigga, they might say some shit and then just be like, "It's your life, dude. It's your life. It's your life." They'll talk hella shit. Oh, you would see what Clark just did. But c'est la vie pas. You know what I mean? It's your life, nigga. Like, you feel me? So,
but that's also some like, I feel like that's also another type of like activity though.
Yeah. That's
for me.
That's fair type shit.
Because niggas be like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's real. But I mean, I feel like, everybody wants to be seen in some
Everybody
way,
got their own lane.
Yeah, everyone wants to be seen in some way, bro.
Yeah. I'm not chasing after
get there. That's how they gonna get there. But
it's all again. It's genuinely all about what you're doing this for, bro. Because you spoke earlier on that you had A, B, C, D going right for you, and it still did not fulfill the promise that you made to your younger self.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's honestly the compass, the direction that you should be going in, because your past self is telling you the truth. Your past self is telling you what you need to be doing. You feel me?
Can I expand on that too, though?
Go ahead.
In my opinion, and this might be one of my last points, but in my opinion, when you're doing music or any creative thing, you'll never make it anywhere without having a contract with something.
Yourself?
No.
God?
No, something. You can have.
Let me ask you this:
you can have a contract with the devil.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a contract with some god, false idol. You can have some sort of contract with something, but you have to have a contract with somebody if you want to reach the highest points. And the thing is certain people that, following God has too much rules, or they want to certain things that they're attracted to in life. God is not really like saying, yo, you can't be doing that. You feel me? And so what they do is they make contracts with the things that let them do that. But when you see them at 35, 40 years old, or maybe they die before they even get to 30, and you see a lot, even in Atlanta, there's a religion where they kill chickens, they make sacrifices, they do human sacrifice. And it's a bunch of famous rappers in Atlanta that are tied to that shit. Like, you feel me? Like, so it's...
A lot of niggas openly talk about that shit too.
Yeah, it's like, though, even with the whole Rage, Underground, nigga, they would have nighttime, 4 a.m., hella people in one parking lot, hella noise, nobody knows what niggas... Even on the scamming shit, like, niggas have little voodoo statues and shit like that. Shit that I've seen myself, mind you.
Yeah.
That I've seen people next to me be like, yo, this is what this nigga I was dealing with was doing. He's scamming $50K a month from Navy Federal. Like, people, that's what this universe is. Yeah. That people don't recognize. And there's people that benefit off of other people's having contracts. You feel me? I feel like it's a lot of people that benefited just from being around Lecrae, or being around Tyler, or being around a Jay-Z, or being around a Drake, people that have a lifelong commitment. When you have a contract to something, there's no easy exit. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's no...
But you can also make a contract with yourself.
You can possibly.
But you gotta hold yourself accountable.
But my thing is, who are you to the universe?
I feel like you know what you need more than anybody else. And if you have a level of accountability, if you understand yourself to a level where you know your weaknesses and you can work against those, I think you can hold yourself to that. Because I don't like, I can speak to myself, but
you'd be surprised, bro.
I don't feel like anybody.
I'm not saying everybody can do that. I don't think everybody's capable of doing that. It takes a lot of discipline.
What I'm saying is that you'd be surprised that, like, the person you are right now is not gonna be the person you are tomorrow. Nigga. Shit change all the time. You have the grass that you have on your reality currently is not always gonna stay the same. You have to do work to keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? On top of also doing the work that you're mentioning of, like, holding on to, like, what it is that you're striving for. Yeah. That's difficult to do. And I think that if you get caught up in the mindset of being like, I know what I need, I know, then you're never really gonna know, like, because you're holding on to what you used to know.
Nah, but
You're
it
convincing
evolves.
yourself. But you're also, but I think that the trap that people fall into is that they will convince themselves that what they needed then is the same thing that they need now to be okay.
You got to consistently
right.
speak with yourself. You got to consistently like, yo, what are my goals? Are these still my goals? How am I holding up to those? Like you have to have those sit downs and reflection points where you're seeing where you're going. We could talk about that more.
I think life is about the lens you view life from.
For sure.
If you view life from that lens, then I can understand that. But I'll say, to me, in my lens of viewing life, I feel like everything is about kinetic and atomic energy, whatever, like what you give, what you get. Like if you want to do generational things that 7 to 8 billion people have never done, you have to have literally the power of 7 to 8 billion people plus behind you. You feel me? And the only way you get that is in some sort of spiritual way or benefiting off of a system that practices those same things. You feel me? So you might not be the spiritual nigga.
I'm not.
You might not be the religious nigga. You might not be the person that follows godly practices, but then you benefit from a system. You benefit from a system.
I was about to say, so right, today is September 5th, 2025. Tomorrow, September 6th, 2025. You're gonna go to the Druski audition.
Yeah.
You blow up from this Druski audition, right?
Yeah.
And it's some complete wild shit. Do you consider that a humiliation ritual?
No. Nigga, I'm nice.
I feel you.
You can never humiliate me. I'm actually good at what I do. Like,
but if you became like, yo, like imagine that, right? It's like you got to where you wanted to get to, but then every time a nigga reached out, yo, you the dude from that like that's what you know for. I don't think that would sit well with you, even if it brought the things you wanted, bro.
I will say you are nice,
bro.
I'm confident.
Fucking really good at what I do. Like
we believe that
at the highest levels of this shit.
I don't know about them talking about being remembered for something. That's besides the point. It's about doing a gimmick to get where it is that you want to
But
live.
my thing is,
it don't matter how nice you are, you still did a gimmick.
If I did a gimmick, nigga, to me it's like, bro, nigga, a gimmick that I did was Swego. I already had the gimmick. I would not perform Swego to this day. Niggas want me to perform Swego, but I'm never gonna be like, yo, I didn't make Swego. Like, nigga, that's a part of my career. Like, I've already made the cheesy shit, did the whole Migo
glasses. You was 15. Give yourself some grace.
I was 18 at the time. 18.
I was like,
you feel me? That's still far away than a lot of 18-year-olds.
But you know, my point is, I'm not ashamed of none of that because you know what, nigga, I put that shit on and I was trying my best. And again, I'm nice. So the shit that I'm doing today, niggas ain't even thinking about Swego. And the niggas that want Swego shit, they'll just go back to Swego. Like, I'm nice. The niggas that worry about being remembered as this one little thing is because they not nice. Yo, it's a nigga that's selling out baseball stadiums and arenas that literally beat bitches, bro. That literally got restraining orders.
That is one way to put it.
That's not a gimmick that he did to you. That's different.
No,
I would think more so about like, all right, the baby when he was throwing on the diapers and shit. Running around
I'm talking
shit
about
like
reputation-wise. I'm talking. That's worse than a gimmick, though. That's worse than a gimmick.
Yeah,
abusing somebody,
for sure.
Abusing a woman.
I don't think so. In this society, hell no, it's not. Niggas fuck with that,
especially in the black community.
Niggas fuck with that.
Niggas,
if you wear a diaper, canceled. You beat your wife, we might fuck with you still. Because again, it's about the culture that you're a part of.
I don't even think it's all about that. It really.
It's also because American society,
that's it.
If you wear a diaper, people
slap.
have amnesia. If you wear a diaper and tomorrow you come back with a record that niggas can't live without. But you have to
come back with a record. We're not going to talk about it, but all the shit Thug is going through, bro, it's because he don't got a fucking record.
It's true. His shit's ass right now.
You feel me? That's why niggas be like, Gunna labeled Rat. He came with slappers, my nigga. What are you doing?
Nobody gives a... Yo, the world forgets what the world was like yesterday, every single day.
That's because street niggas is not bumping Gunna, bro.
But you know what though?
I'll be honest, street niggas don't bump Thug. The nigga wear dresses on cover arts.
That's what I'm saying. None of this shit matters. So what I'm saying is, as much as I'd love to keep talking about this, we do
have to get out of here.
You know what I mean? I want to make sure you're respecting your time.
Of course.
But do you have any final words that you want to say for the audience?
Any final remarks?
Any final words?
From Clark.
Might be a couple years since we see you again on this podcast.
I mean, I'll be like down the street in New York.
Sure.
Yeah, we gonna come to
and
you
maybe we
next
gotta
time.
come to you. You gotta come to New York.
I'll be down for that.
Damn, bro. Let me say it.
Nah, bro, y'all niggas is funny, but if I had a couple words to say is, number one, if you got something you really trying to do and you feel like a pin in the middle of a haystack is because you are in a haystack and you gotta get out of that shit. And you gotta be where pins are appreciated, like fucking Home Goods or Home Depot. You gotta do everything in your power to get to Home Depot if you that pin in the haystack. You get what I'm saying? And like, if you're crazy, if you're driving yourself crazy over this shit, it's probably because you're not doing it right. You have to understand that you got your entire life to do this shit. Like, I'm actually not I'm 26 years old. I feel like I'm right on time.
Sure.
I don't feel like I'm late, you know? Like, those are like flesh thoughts. Like, you get, because nigga, I'm gonna be doing this shit till I'm 70. I feel like, you know, if you really in this shit and like you got a craft or you got a gift or you got something and you feel like it's worth honoring, even if you give yourself, bro, 30% every single day for 10 years will still separate you from the rest of the world. And it will make you better than somebody else that gives 100% for 7 days.
Building blocks.
You feel me? Like me, I never said not once in this podcast that, yo, I need to be 100% at any point. I want to be 100%. I want to be 100%, and I know it's possible. But I know in order to achieve all the goals that I want to achieve, I need to get to 90. But I know to be generational and to change my niggas' lives, that's at 70%. And that's after me giving myself 40 to 50% for the past 7-10 years of my life. So I would say if anybody got a fucking buddy on their back that's haunting them, that's making them feel like they're not doing enough, it's because you're not. But instead of doing more shit, just do the shit you're supposed to do. If you don't know what you're supposed to do, that means you got to study. You get what I'm saying? And like, it's better to make good moves consistently than like haunt yourself every day and try to overcompensate. You feel me? Like, but again, like, you know, I don't know, bro. I'm nice. I'm doing what I'm doing. I feel like, you know, I got a real battery in my back that I never had before. I got a real calm in my heart that I never had before. I love seeing people win, and I love winning. And, you know, I know what makes me uncomfortable. Sometimes being too much in what other niggas got going on in their world, it might make me lose myself a little bit. So I got to build my shit brick by brick and shit. So if you in that position, you feel me? Just do what you got to do. You feel me? And just stay focused. Treat that girl right. And if you don't treat her right, treat the next one right. If you don't treat the next one right, treat the next one right.
Just stop. Leave them alone, nigga.
You know?
At some point.
Yeah. But also I want to make a comment about y'all.
You, Chris Brown. No.
I want to make a comment about y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, again, you know, I be out the way. I'm a little like I'm an outsider in many ways. I'm an outside insider. Y'all, every single one of y'all are so important, man. You know? And you gotta understand what's happening right now. It's some real, like, y'all gonna look back in 10 years from now and be like,
documented, bro.
Yo, like, this is the shit we was doing. And so if I was you, I would just be aware of what's going on. It's a ladder coming down that if niggas is paying attention to, you could climb up and change your life.
Type shit.
It doesn't stay there. But if you know that it's coming and you know, yo, if I put myself in the right position to climb on this ladder, you'll be fine. So I would just say pay attention to what's happening, bro. Like, it's different than when we were teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
It's different than when, I guarantee you, like, in 2-3 years from now, bro, like, niggas is gonna look back on the shit we did 4 years ago. It'll be 6 years at the time. Mm-hmm. And it'll be like, yo, because now I know what I'm supposed to do, like, more than ever. And I feel like, I always felt like something was missing before. You feel me? It was the cosign. Unattainable. But now, like, I wake up to myself every day and I know I have God. Like, I don't need anything. So I know, nigga, there's gonna come a point where just me being on your platform will generate fucking $1 million revenue. You feel me?
Thank you. Thank you in advance.
You know what I mean? Like, but also I know, like, me being on your platform would be good for, like, if I'm rolling out an album.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep doing this shit. And my hope is that in 5-10 years from now, that y'all are aware of what's happening and the opportunity that we have to be generational, and that we continue to be generational together.
For sure.
That's what this is for. Like, nigga, I don't care. This interview to me is more of a proof of concept.
Mm.
You feel me? Like, as long as y'all understand what we are in the midst of this shit, like, understand, yo, it's like, there's nothing we could do to change it right now.
Yep.
You feel me? Like, there's nothing that I could do to change what's finna happen to me. Or what's finna happen to y'all. And I guarantee you, something generational is finna happen.
I believe it.
You know?
Bro, it's been it's an amazing moment. We do got to wrap, but I really do want to take the time to be like, it's amazing to be able to have this conversation. 8 years from when I met you at UMass Lowell's freshmen, when you put me on my first song on SoundCloud.
It's been 8 years?
It's been since 2017, bro. You feel me? Like, fuck. While niggas just wanted to rap, you was a nigga, you was a freshman in college who like was trying to put on shows, was real serious about your craft. So like literally 8 years later to evolve, but still be the same, very much same Clark, who's just so driven and tunnel vision. There's no doubt. I know you're gonna reach on the mountaintop, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know, we all gonna reach our mountaintops.
Yeah,
no bullshit, because
really
this is a different room of niggas.
Yeah.
Even the niggas behind the cameras, a different group of niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
I agree.
I'm curious to see what this conversation looks like the next time we have it, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And yo, I want to challenge y'all too, bro.
Oh yeah.
I know everyone in here, y'all some lethal spitters and shit like that. You feel me? There's gonna come a time where
it's crazy.
We'll have that conversation.
I'm just gonna say, you know, there's gonna come a time where niggas can't run track no more. Yeah. You feel me? I just want to tell y'all, bro. Olympics only happens every 4 years.
That shit.
You know, so I want y'all to like recognize your perennial ability to make records. I appreciate y'all because y'all know how to make good songs. You know, more than a lot of people I know. But like, yo, if no one's telling y'all it's time to put belt to ass, I'm telling every nigga, like, if you not competing after 2025 and you in our bracket, you not in the equation. Mm-hmm. And I want the rawest of my niggas, the realest, the best of my niggas to be in the equation. Even if you're not getting the numbers you imagine or the validation you imagine, just compete, bro. Even if it's once a year. Trust me, bro. Trust me. There needs to be a track record of this shit. Because after this year, any nigga in our bracket right now that's not really doing this, any nigga we know, to me, they like, you feel me? Like,
left behind.
Is they at where they at?
Yeah.
But to me, I think this is the last year of like relatability.
Yeah.
In terms of like with fellow creatives. You know what I mean? Like after this, it's like
level up.
Like I can't be in a room with Brent Faiyaz yet. You feel me? Like as this yet.
Why?
Because I haven't reached that mountain.
Nigga still trying to extend this conversation.
But my point is, all of y'all make music and all y'all are high-level artists. Mm-hmm. Every single person in here is a high-level creative. I'm telling you right now, more than ever, there is a ball on our court.
Yeah.
This is for y'all. This is not even
Boston,
for this.
Let's pick it up.
Look, it's like for y'all specifically, for the niggas I know and I could talk to, it's not a talent thing either. Mm-hmm. You have to recognize watching the field is not running track. Mm-hmm. And I see y'all like athletes. So I have an expectation in my mind that y'all recognize what's about to happen and that y'all put on your cleats and you start running and training every single day like, yo, like we have an opportunity to do this. I promise you, watch.
That's real shit. Bro, we're going to continue the conversation. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
But, hey, man.
I just want to say these niggas had me up here rapping and never dropped the fucking episode, bro.
Never dropped the episode. Talking shit, too. Yeah. Talking shit, no less.
Nigga talking about he could out-bar me. He said, rap song right now. Rap song right now. Rap song right now. Rap some shit. He didn't even rap, nigga, and then he never dropped the episode. That nigga did. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy.